Let's pull this one out. Pushing that frickin' tripod, it works. No, it don't work anymore. Jury rig everything now. Oh, for God's sakes. Why is this thing locked? Unlock it. I don't understand it. Won't let me do it. DX land, a lot of DX land. 209 here in Central Florida, calling and standing by.
Yeah, just checking in. You're 149 Jim, and let me see if Florida's waking up yet. How about you, Florida? 605, stand by for check-in.
Yeah, 605, 209 in Central Florida, waving.
209, what's that first lane, QTH?
Yeah, you got J. Juliet, Alpha, Yankee. I'm in Palm Bay, Florida. Palm Bay, Florida. Roger.
QSL, you're 150, Mr. 209J, and got a lot of stations coming back. We are looking for 151.
Roger. Thanks very much for picking me up. 209 Central Florida, listen.
Southern New Jersey was first person. Andrew, got you checked in there. 152, Andrew. Sorry. QSL 2327 was their first name. Mr. Dan.
CQDX, 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX to anybody. Yeah, I hear a 501 in there, I think, a 501. I didn't get to QTH. You got 209 in southeast coast of Florida. Go ahead.
Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, just west of Oklahoma City.
Hey, Roger, near the Oklahoma City, right to the central part there. Roger on that. Got you 100% that time. Yeah, I haven't got Oklahoma yet in a while, and you're the first one I've gotten in a long time there, Roger.
This is number 2 division 105 here.
Yeah, that station out of the Oklahoma there, man. I tell you, there's a lot of stations out there. We'll wave a hand to you there. We definitely heard you out there for sure. 209 here in Central Florida, waving.
Hello, 105 Arizona, USA, West Coast. Got in there with you, but anyway, enjoy your weekend, brother. Thank you.
Hey, Roger that there. I was saying the same thing there. Yeah, there's a bunch of there's a lot of stuff going on out there. So we'll say 73s to you there, my friend. Sounded good out of Oklahoma City here at the Florida. Catch you later, 73209 here in Central Florida, waving.
Guys for Richmond, here to pull your fire tower. Good idea, man. I like 09 West Coast, USA, returning there.
Hey guys, well, Poubet, Cool Beans. Hey, how's it going? CQDX, 209 here in Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by. Yeah, roger that. I heard Michigan in there. I definitely did hear Michigan calling. Yeah, there's a lot of stations out here on the bands, but we did hear you out there. Definitely give you a wave there, Roger. Hey, Roger, on in near Lake Superior. Yeah, that's cool. You're doing a good job down here. I tell you what, there's a lot of people out on the bands today. I tell you, man, it's quite busy out here. But you're getting on top of it there. So, yeah, you're doing a really good job from way up there in Michigan there. Yeah, we're in the southeast coast of Florida, Roger. Hey, Roger on that. I appreciate that very much, sir. I'm glad to hear the audio's good and sounded clear, crystal clear up there. I'm really happy to hear that. You're doing actually good here too as well, Roger. Yeah, Roger that. You too. Have yourself a good weekend up there. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Have yourself a good one, my friend. 73209, Operator J. Julie L. Yankee here out of the state of Florida. We'll be on the side listening. Cool beans. This is CB. It's on HF bands, on lower sideband, on the sideband channels. That's what this is. It's really fun. It's fun shit. I'm telling you. CQDX, 209, Central Florida. 209, Central Florida, calling CQDX. Stand by. Yeah, I heard someone calling me. I definitely heard somebody calling me there. There was a big old pile up in there. Try it one more time. 209 Central Florida, waving. Okay, 398. I think you said 398 out of Wisconsin. Am I correct, Roger?
Yes, sir. Looks like my microphone is set just a tad low, but otherwise I start picking up fans. 17. You got a copy on us down there now. It seems like it's holding well where I got it held at.
Oh yeah, we got a good copy on you now. Yeah, I thought it was just the band conditions. I guess it was just your microphone. Yeah, well, you're getting through down here in Central Florida without a problem there. Doing a fine job, Roger.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, no, I just had an extra box repaired and put back in yesterday, and I'm hoping it wasn't giving me problems. My tech tells me it's not built to take a high drive, even though it's built up to be a high drive box, you know what I mean?
Yeah, roger that there, roger that. Yeah, well, it's working for you there for sure. Yeah, I was thinking about maybe getting one, but why bother? If I'm getting out with just 100, 120, swinging 120, I shouldn't even bother. You know, if I'm getting through pileups and all that, I guess I'm doing pretty good, Roger.
Standing by. Sorry about that. And then as I was closing it, I forgot that I'd left the power on. Because after I fixed that, I wanted to make sure before I had to loosen the screws and stuff to get that phase light on, that it was working. And as I started to close it, it touched the chassis, and the next thing I know is it took a trace right off the board. It didn't blow a fuse, it just lifted that trace.
Oh yeah, Roger that there. Yeah, I would have just put a good wire on your output of the radio. If it pulled it right off the trace off the board, that ain't good. You know what was good for doing that? Soldering the SL239 to the board. It used to be the early Kenwood radios used to do that, like the Mark II Gs. Usually somebody would just put a wire right to it and solder it right to the SL239 on the bottom, and then just solder a decent wire to hold the currents of the RF transmitter of the radio going to the SL239. It's a 100-watt radio, and yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, 'cause, I don't know why companies actually make a radio that's not even connected to or wired to the RF portion of the board. I just don't get it, Roger.
This wire is so short, it wasn't even a coax. Because my experience of being in these boxes is, yeah, maybe some 680 148. 157 mobile. Just turned it on. It was last this morning, and I just come downstairs and well, good afternoon. How you doing? Oh, not so bad. A good plenty, real good strong 20 plus. So you told me. Come on, don't go out to the wind. Yeah, you're doing about the same. Must be. We're getting a little shower here. We're getting a little bit of rain.
Yeah, that station I was just talking to about your radio there with the antenna there. I lost you through all the noise out there. There are a lot of big stations with you. We'll say 73 squared away. Seems like you got everything squared away. When I'm glad to hear. So 09 here, Operator J here on the southeast coast of Florida, and yeah, whatever you did to your antenna, it's working. Your coaxial to your radio connection, it's working. I think I've gone through that once before, but anyway, 7-3, stay there. We'll let the frequency roll here. You got 209 Central Florida, southeast coast, Florida. Now we'll be listening.
I appreciate the comeback there. 398 here. We're calling it a short day. It's running its own foot, and it just kind of picks off. So I gotta leave a message for my tech and say, why is it doing this? Yeah, no, with the peak drive, she'll do about 160, maybe 180. The radio itself on the top end of its own peak, about 45. And that's where I was told that it would take up to a 7 or 8 watt carrier. And it'll talk, you can talk into it at 40 some watt, and I'm just like, that's what I need. I never blew a final, or quote unquote, knock on wood. I never blew a final in it, but I had that electrical problem.
Yeah, Roger, on the electrical problem. Yeah, it happens. It's all part of the hobby. I've burnt things up and fixed them, or I just said, "Oh, hell with it. Have somebody else do it." But that's rare. Really rare. Or if it's something I have, I'll just part it out and keep it for something else. But yeah, whatever you got going on, it's working. So yeah, we had rain all day yesterday. It was depressing. I couldn't get on the radio. It was thunder and lightning. So I figured I'd take advantage of it now. It's not raining yet, or thunder, lightning, or whatever. But yeah, we were off the air yesterday, so we couldn't get on. I wanted to get on bad, but it was just raining and raining and raining here. It was just non-stop rain all day long. So, but anyways, I'm gonna let you go. There's a lot of big stations out there, and Hopefully, you got everything all squared away there. 209 here in Central Florida, waving back to you.
CQDX. Okay there, 209. Yeah, we enjoyed the conversation. It's kind of nice being able to get somebody ready, man. There's 4 or 5 back to us for a bit of a time. 148 out there, 160. Have a good fine one there. Have a good weekend. Behave yourself this weekend. Because you know what? We got to do this all again next week. So have a fine one. Have a good one. Stay healthy. Won't be in line. See enough right over you.
Yeah, all right, Roger that there. Same back to you. Stay healthy and keep on doing what you're doing like we're all doing out here. Nice to chat with you as well. One of these days. Yeah, well, usually I'm on channel 36. They got the Hogtown Roundup on there. I don't want to interrupt them guys. So I'm just scanning the bands here and there and see who I can get out, pick up or whatever. Doing some a little extra channel action maybe a little later on because if it gets too crowded, I'm going to have to search around. But anyway, 7-3 to you there. You got 209 here in Central Florida. Waving a hand, and we'll catch you again sometime down the line. 209 Central Florida. Stand by.
Congratulations on that. Are you doing what you want to do? So enjoy that DX. Have a great weekend. 10-17. Wonderful. Absolutely. Good to hear that. Yeah. I missed them, man. I had them through loud and clear.
CQ. Hello, CQDX. 209 Central Florida. Calling CQDX. Standing by. Hello, radio 209 here in Central Florida. 209 Central Florida, calling and standing by. Hello on channel 40. Hello, channel 40. Wow, I didn't think channel 40 would be active. Hello, 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by. CQDX 209 Central Florida. 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by.
Sample 5 QSS, yeah, sample 5 QSS.
CQDX 209 Central Florida, 209 here in Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by. CQDX 209 here in Central Florida, 209 here in Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by. Land about on 415 CQ 209 here in Central Florida, 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by. Yeah, about around DX land, about around that DX land, 209 here in Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by. CQDX 209 here in Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by.
Hello, 209 Central Florida, 524 Southeast Nebraska,
024 Nebraska. It sounded really good over here in my neighborhood there. You got 209 Operator J here waving back to you. Roger on that. I appreciate the call. We got some a-hole out there. I don't know if he's on upper sideband or a KC below us or above us or what. They're just wiping 39 out completely. Somebody's got one of them splatter type box radios. I haven't heard them in a long time, so I guess it's their opportunity to be splattering everywhere, I guess, today. Today's splatter day, I guess. Well, it's but I did hear you out there for sure, and you were sounding good, but now I'm having trouble. Someone's really hit me with this splatter noise. So we'll say 73 to you there. Hopefully we're getting over that spatter out there. There's plenty of that guy out there. I don't know where he is. I'm gonna find where he is, and just start talking on his channel there. And who knows? I don't know. I don't like causing trouble, but man, I tell you, that guy's just being rude. There's other stations out here trying to talk. Of course, you got a guy splattering away, thinking his radio sounds great. But anyways, you got 209 here, Operator J here in Central Florida and Southeast Coast. They're waving a hand and sounding good all down here. CQ, LOS CQ, 209 here, Central Florida, 209, Central Florida, calling and standing by.
Hope you're having a good one there. That's how you say today. A little chilly, but we're all good, Roger. Yeah, Roger on that.
CQDX 209 Central Florida, 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX and standing by.
Sure, definitely. 66, doing a hostile radio roundup, New York State edition. Anybody wishing to check in, please do so now. You're definitely getting out there, top of the day, 209-097, Central Minnesota with a wave.
Yeah, I think it was 097 out there. I heard there's a lot of pile up out there. But yeah, it's good to hear you out there. And man, there's a lot of people out here. A lot of noise, You got 209 Operator J here in Central Florida waving again, once again. Hello, hello, hello.
Anybody wishing to check in, please do now. 66 Central New York.
Hey, Roger on that there. You take care. The best of 7-3 to you. Have yourself a good weekend there. And hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day here today, because yesterday we did not. It was just raining and raining and raining. And I just got on the radio today. And it's so nice to get on the radio because we got rained in yesterday, thunderstorms, rain. So we're back out here on the air. Anyway, 73209 Central and Southeast Coast. Stand by.
Number 5. Hey, you got it all, Jim.
Yeah, sorry guys, we lost internet access there. We should be back on now.
Take care. Thank you much for checking in. 66 New York doing a hostile radio roundup, New York State edition. Anybody wishing to check in, please do so.
CQ 209 Central Florida. 209 Central Florida calling and standing by.
Scott 267, even better, 267. We got you in there at number 6. Thank you very much, Scott. Yeah, thanks a lot, 66, Mr. Jim, 267.
CQ 209 Central Florida. 209 Central Florida calling and standing by.
You're in at number 6, looking for number 7 for the Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State edition.
How about a DX Land 209 Central Florida calling and standing by? Yeah, how about that New York State up there? I think it's a Hogtown, New York State there. 209 here in Central Florida calling and standing by.
1 AAA, Tampa, Florida. Got you in there at number 7. 1 AAA, Florida. We got you in there at number 7. Thank you for checking in.
CQ, checking in for that Hogtown in New York State there. How about that New York State Hogtown there? 209 Central Florida calling and standing by.
66 Central New York, Hogtown Radio Roundup.
327 Northern Michigan. 327 Northern Michigan, waving a hand.
Yeah, 327 here in Southeast Coast of Florida. Here's you loud and proud. There, the guy in New York there, evidently he ain't got no ears. He's here in certain parts of Florida, but he can't hear me. I don't get it. You're blowing smoke down here in the Central Florida, Roger.
1 Montana, 271. I got this number 8, 271 Montana. We got you at
Northern Ireland. Yeah, 327 Northern Michigan on that Northern Ireland.
CQ, calling CQ, 209 Central Florida, 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX and standing by.
Minnesota,
Radio Roundup, New York State.
Hey, I'll take that number 9 spot.
Alright, who we got there?
Number 9 himself over here on the USA border.
Hello Radio, 209 Central Florida, 209 here in Central Florida, calling CQDX, 209 here in Central Florida, calling and standing by.
You want to check into the Hogtown?
No, he just wants to cause confusion.
That's so late.
Hey, I got you already in the 29 spot, so you want to keep that one?
Oh, I don't care, man. I just wanted to hit you and check in. Have a good one, Jim. 73.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a state of confusion. All this numbers and this and that. I think that's a state of confusion. We're all trying to get DX out here. I don't know what's going on.
I'm just trying to get that Hardtown radio roundup to get my check-in today.
Oh, is that what this is all about? Yeah, I'm a little confused right now, but I don't understand. Yeah, everybody's, the skip is wide open and everybody's doing all kinds of other things. I kind of lost on that one.
There you go. Arizona Mudball check-in. Yeah, let me guess. Extra class, right? I hear a couple of them out there, but they are so faint that the UK is wiping out everything coming in here.
CQDX, 209 here in Central Florida. 209 here in Central Florida, calling CQDX, 209 Central Florida, calling and standing by. Yeah, I heard somebody calling me out there. I heard somebody calling 209 Central Florida, calling, standing by. Okay, Toronto, Canada. Here at Toronto, Canada. We're waving a hand to you there. You got 209 Operator J here in the Central Florida. I usually hang out on channel 36. We got all these channel hoggers out there doing these stupid roundups and all that, but all these numbers. But I figured I'd drop it down one and see what's going on out there. I can't even get a word in edgewise in there. Everybody's pig-piled on top of each other. It almost sounds like a contesting baloney. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, you saw to go down this way. You got 209 here, Operator J here in the Central Florida here, making it no problem. Roger?
Roger, Jay. Yeah, all right, my friend. You take care of yourself. Happy the exit, and hopefully we'll chat again. Take care. 209 down here in Florida. That's 209 Florida. 186, Central Missouri, saying good morning.
Hey, Roger on that too, on the state of Missouri there. I hear you out there too as well, like the station out of Canada. You sounding good, and you out of state of Missouri doing a hell of a job over here too as well, making some noise. You got 209 here in Central Florida, waving a hand.
Well, 209, appreciate the comeback. Yeah, we just thought we'd key up the old mobile, see if we can make the trip. Have a good day.
Oh, Roger, you too. Yeah, because I'm out here to talk today, and everybody's all blabbering on. I'm usually, my home channel's 36, but they all got all this stupid crap going on there for numbers and all this. It almost sounds like around the ding. It's almost like doing freaking contesting on the ham bands, almost sounds like. It's all a bunch of crap. Now we got it on the CB now. I don't get it, man. I really don't get it. But anyways, that mobile sounds great. I'm running the Anytone 666 Quad Pro with a D104 with a stereo antenna. That's all we got going on here. Just radio power. That's it, Roger.
Roger on that. Yeah, we're running a 950 fast tracker with a couple of striker antennas and a stock mic, but it seems to be doing a pretty good job for us.
Wow, stock mic on that thing. That's doing a hell of a job. I thought you were running a power mic, one of them Roll Devils or whatever they got going on nowadays. But yeah, you're sounding really good, man. Sounding real good. That's a real good deal, right?
Roger on that. Well, we appreciate it. You guys want them static microphones. It seems like it does a pretty good job for us. They appreciate the comeback this way. You're really sounding good up here in Missouri. Take care, 186 Central Missouri will be on the side.
Hey, Roger on that there. You take care of the state of Missouri there. Doing a great job, no problem. That mobile's doing a fine job, man. With that stock mic, I thought you were running a power mic. That's all nice and clear. I wouldn't even bother getting one. I think the way you got it set up right now, it sounds perfect. I don't know. That's my opinion. Sounds really good. All right, 73209 Central Florida, waving, standing by, listening.
We got the 209 again, 398 Wisconsin. Hello.
my call out there. You got 209 here in Central Florida, waving a hand. I heard Canada coming in there. Yeah, I usually hang out on channel 36, but they got all this bogus stuff going on there, and everybody's running everybody off the frequency. That's just not how it used to be. 209 Central Florida, waving a hand up there in Canada. Yeah, how about that Scotland station there? How about a Scotland there? 209 Central Florida, call, stand by.
Beautiful calling from Amsterdam, Holland, and Netherlands, standing by.
Yeah, I hear a lot of foreign stations out there. Hopefully they copy me. 209 here in Central Florida, calling and standing by. Yeah, I heard somebody calling me. I heard somebody calling me out there in DX land there. I couldn't make out it. The band is just so dang crowded out there. Man, I tell you, it is the craziest I heard it in a long time. You give it one more time or two. This is 209 here in Central Florida in the southeast coast there. Go ahead.
Yeah. How about that 209 Central Florida, 220 Northwest Missouri, into the waves?
Hey, 229, hey, 229, hello there to you. Man, I tell you, it's a big old bee's nest in there today, man. I tell you, holy man, I tell you. Especially channel 36. I wish it was open, but they got all these people in there hogging the channel, but that's just the way it goes, Roger.
What in Glasgow? You got 220 up here, 220. Yeah, I definitely hear you. You're all I heard on my receive, so figured I'd give you a shout.
Hey, Roger, on now. Glad you gave me a shout out there, and I appreciate it very much. Yeah, I guess usually I hang out on channel 36 a lot. I've got a lot of friends out there on 36, but they got all these. I don't mind those roundups or whatever, but they hog the frequency. There's everybody that wants to get in there. You call, sometimes you call them, and half the time they can't even hear you anyways. There's no point running a beam because everything is vertical. Everything is running vertical. Skip wise, backscatter and skip and all that. Why bother using a dang beam? It doesn't make any sense. Everything is running, all directions. Roger.
Yeah, I definitely hear you there. I've got a vertical ground plane, and then I've also got a half-wave dipole inverted V. And the inverted V cuts out, quite a bit of the north and south, so I'm only getting the east and west. It'd be better if I, didn't make it a V, but, it gets the job done. It definitely works. I've talked across the pond with it. I'm about 50 miles north of Kansas City.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I got one for the ham bands for 20 meters in the inverted V in front of my house. It works pretty good, and I have a one of them G5 RVs full length. I remember I tried that out one time, and I was really surprised because usually it's not flat side. Usually it's vertical, but I ran that thing. I didn't realize I was running flat side, and a guy from France came in, and I was shocked. And I happened to look over what antenna I'm running. And I was running a G5 RV on the 11 meters on channel 36 or 38. I can't remember, but I was actually surprised. Got skip off that thing.
It is out there. 1060 out here, 30 miles west of Palm Springs, California. Go ahead. Yeah, I just got my technician license, so I don't really drop much under 10 meters. My inverted V, where it's sitting, I can reach the ends of it. So I made little extension wires with some spade connectors, so I can have it set for 10 or 11 meter. All I gotta do is go and pull the wires off of it for 2 meters. Back on. The first time I ever used it on 10 meters, the first contact I made was Venezuela. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, how I got mine is I got it on a pole. The apex is up in the air, and I got it running down I got the two center insulators on each end, and I got a aluminum military spec those military tent pole tent stakes. I wrapped the electrical wire around the eyelets, and then I just drive it in the ground with a hammer, and it stays up there pretty darn good forever. It'll never, unless you really pull it out of the ground. That's it. But I mean, it survives storms, and it works pretty good.
Yeah, I just scored a Stereo Starduster M400. I bought somebody out all their CB stuff, and I'm going to tune that one for 10 meter and have a 10 meter vertical. And I just got to get up on the tower and do some rearranging. I've got my dual band antenna's got to come down to 2 meters, 70 centimeter. It's Comet. It's a piece of crap. So I got another one.
Yeah, this is
analog.
analog.
70 centimeter. GMRS MERS all in between, and it does 6 meter. So I can't wait to start playing around on 6 meter a little bit.
Yeah, Roger. That's what I'm running right now is a stereo antenna. It's very old, and I've had it for many, many, many years. And I took it down, and it was bent and all that. I only got like 3 radios left on it, and it's got the radiator element, and then of course it's got the egg beater on the top, and then I just sprayed it down with some. Only paint I had in hand was that the heat-proof black paint, which is fine because it's always sunny out there, and it really takes a toll on it.
That's what I've been talking to you on. I've got a Stereo 2016.
Yeah, that's a good deal. DM390, that's good.
And I just switched over to the inverted V. This is the inverted V here. I switched over to my inverted V for a minute, but I talk on a Stereo 2016. That's what I'm talking on now.
Yeah, hey, Roger that. Well, that inverted V worked pretty darn good, I tell you. Yeah, it worked pretty good. I was really shocked to hear that. It worked good.
And great, it's homemade. You know, I've used a couple pieces of PVC with some caps, and put the hook on top, and I basically made it. I've got like a 25, 30-foot piece of LMR 400. That if I'm ever out camping or whatever and I want to toss it up in a tree, I can. And I've got a J-pole dual band antenna for 2 meters, 70 centimeters, stuff like that, that I can swing up in a tree. And I've got a 30-foot extendable mast down underneath my deck, but that thing's pretty damn heavy to be hauling around.
Hey, Roger on that. Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with that there. Yeah, I just have my inverted V pointing down. It's just like a big V, up in the on the ground going just a V pattern. And I worked the world on the thing. I've had it up there for I don't know 6 years, going on 6 years or so. And I made it out of that heavy gauge wire that you put in wall. It's like a grounding cable with the ground. Or it has the green jacket on it. I use that stuff, and that stuff is really strong, and it'll probably outlast this G5RV that I have out there. But that G5RV, I probably had about the same time as the other one. Actually, a year older, or a year more longer than the other one. But yeah. So these antennas I've had for a while. Like this one here, I've had forever. Yeah, it's a good prepping radio.
Speaker wire, because that's what I had laying around here. I was bored, decided I wanted to build an antenna, and well, I get it works good. I mean, I'm shoving 500 watts into it now, and it's not smoking, so it's never failed me yet. 447 Richard, South Texas.
Yeah, hey, Roger on that there, man. Well, it's doing a good job for you there, no problem. So, but anyways, we'll let the frequency roll there. I don't want to tie it up, and yeah, there's a lot of stations I want to call in. So, anyways, keep up the good work, my friend. Doing a good job, and like I said, I'm usually on channel 36, but I'm not going on there because there's a lot of people run everybody off because they got this roundup thing going on, and that's it. So 7-3 to you. Have yourself a good one. 209 Central Florida. I will be standing by listening.
A little tough on the copy on this end, but I thank you, sir. I hope you have a great day on the radio. 32 St. Paul, 73, my friend. So definitely appreciate it this way. 220 Northwest Missouri. I'll be on the side. Hopefully we talk to you again. 7-3.
Roger on that. Yep, like I said, I'm usually on 36, but we got pushed off there. But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break, get some more coffee here going, and you have yourself a good weekend. 209 Central Florida on the side. CQDX, CQDX, 209 here in Central Florida. 209 Central Florida, calling CQ, stay by.
Got you up here in St. Paul, Minnesota, 32
Yeah, 928. I think you said you're in Minnesota there, 928, I believe. Yeah, there's a lot of stations out there, my golly. I tell you, there's a lot of stations. 209 Central Florida, waving a hand there to you. Hey, Roger on the traffic. Yeah, we got a lot of that going on over here. It's pretty intense. Pretty intense noise. Not noise, but traffic. But anyways, thanks for the call there. We'll wave a hand back to you there. You got 209 here in Central Florida. We'll be listening out.
This morning, you have also a great day today.
Like he said, 75 feet up.
Upstate New York. 66, thanks for checking me in. 25.
CQDX, CQDX, 209 here in Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by.
Por ahí a José Voladores.
So are you out in the wilderness? Are you in the wilderness? Go ahead.
CQDX, 209 Central Florida. 209 Central Florida, calling and standing by.
I tuned it at 37 on channel 37 or whatever, but it's perfect. It does drop out when I hit 15.
well, channel 15, it starts to drop pretty quick, but I don't get down there, so who cares? But I can go right up into 10 meter with it, so before I, need to start using a tuner, but it'll get way up there. I can go 27.
CQDX, 209 here in Central Florida. 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by. Yeah, has anybody got a copy out there? The 209 here in Central Florida, hello radio.
All right, John, no problem. Yeah, it is. Like I said, I can get up to almost 101 before it starts to fall out, and I can get down to like channel 15. It starts dropping quick.
Hello, CQDX, 209 here in Central Florida. 209 Central Florida, Operator J calling CQDX, standing by.
We just stick to our sideband and we have a good time. And Jay's up there in New Hampshire.
Yeah, how about it around DX land? 209 or 209 here in Central Florida, calling and standing by.
Roger. Well, we heard a bunch of others there in Florida or now playing Florida.
Yeah, good afternoon there to you, my friend. Just scanning the bands here. Man, I tell you, it is busy out there, boy, I tell you. You can't even get a word in edgewise, but I appreciate you letting me in there. You got 209 Operator J here in Palm Bay, Florida. Yeah, we're just sitting here scanning the bands. You got Operator J here, Juliet, Alpha Yankee, Roger.
Roger, we surfing the down channel. We don't surf here in Texas. We just stay right here all the time. And old Francis was over there in Northern Ireland. I don't know if you copied him, and Jay was up there in New Hampshire. And then we had a guy down there in Florida, old Okeechobee down there, and old Robert down there on Okeechobee Lake. So later, we talk to you later. You play pretty key small, and I guess you can surf if you like to, but I don't. That's the way they do down on 38. So later, 286 Blue Sky in Texas. I'll be standing.
Hey, Roger on that there. That's what I like is channel 36. That was my that's where I usually hang out is on channel 36, but all that number thing is just took over and throwing everybody off the air, so I am not going to sit there and listen to that all dang day, but that's why I'm scanning the bands there, and the rest of the bands are just noisy. And then I just bumped into you guys, and it seems like you guys are pretty well laid back here, and not so much noise, just going back and forth. It seems like that sounds pretty cool. But man, I tell you, the other parts of the band is just nuts. But I just figured I'd say that. But anyways, you got Florida waving back.
That's the way it is there. We call this the old coach channel. There's a bunch of us on here. Everybody on here. We got a president. I'm the vice president. Okay, Warren, he's the president over there in Oklahoma. And then we got them. And then, Robert down there in Okeechobee, he's a mayor. And we just got a bunch of them on here that we go carry on and have a good time there. We don't go nowhere else. We stay right here. And we don't have to search to other channels. Like, we're here. And we know it. We want to stay here. So,
Hey, Roger on that. Well, that sounds pretty cool. I'm about to jot this one down. I like the channels that are laid back and nice, and none of this noise and all this hate, discontent. I like just having a little group and just throw it around, kick it around a little, kick it around, and this other stuff is just getting to be nonsense. But yeah, you're coming in here really well, no problems whatsoever. Sound a real choice here in Central Florida, Roger.
All right, I talked to
stays on 36 a lot of time. He comes up here too, and he lives in Washington on the other side of that big mountain in Washington. He comes in here every once in a while. He talks on them anytones. So you play pretty key small and later.
Hey, Roger, that's what I'm running right now is an Anytone quad 666, and I really love this little thing. It works really well, and she gets out there. She definitely gets out there for sure, Roger.
Roger on that. We're going to let somebody else go ahead and take the frequency there. I've heard somebody in there holler, so we'll get on the side there. You play pretty key small and then later. Go ahead, that break.
This is November 1, Sierra Charlie Alpha, Palm Bay, Florida, calling. Roger on the 5 and 9. Now, what's your QTH?
I'm in Bregenz on the west end corner of Austria. QSR?
Hey, Roger on the corner of Austria. I appreciate your call. Answer on 10 meters. I appreciate it. You sound a real choice here. And you have yourself a blessed day. You got November 1, Sierra Charlie Alpha here in Palm Bay, Florida, in the southeast coast of Florida. Name is Jay, Juliet Alpha Yankee. QSL.
Roger, Jay. My name is Tom. So calling, enjoy Florida, and have a great day. Good evening from Austria. Bye-bye, Jay.
All right, bye-bye. Take care.
Thank you. Anybody else? Wait. And working on that, but hadn't got them up yet. Over.
November 1, Sierra Charlie Alpha, QSK. Yeah, November 1, Sierra Charlie Alpha, QSK. Hello.
Roger that. Thanks for the comeback, Steve. And K2ABA, this is K5BNF, and I'll be clear. Over.
K5BNF, November 1, Sierra Charlie Alpha. I got a 5 and 7, 57 on you over here in Palm Bay, Florida here. The band is 10 meters is just not rolling again. I just got Austria now, and I'm not getting anybody in the States here. This is November 1, Sierra Charlie Alpha, call. CQ, calling CQ10. This is November 1, Sierra Charlie Alpha. November 1, Sierra Charlie Alpha, CQ 10 meters. This is November 1, Sierra Charlie Alpha, call, stand by.
KM7DIY, 1S this is Kilo Mike 7 Bravo, India Yankee.
Yeah, Kilowatt Mike 4 Kilowatt Yankee, I think you said. This is November 1 Sierra Charlie Alpha here in the southeast coast of Florida, QSL.
Yeah, conditions just kind of got bad all of a sudden. I heard you loud and clear a minute ago. This is Kilo Mike 7 Bravo, India Yankee.
Okay, Roger on that. Yeah, what's your QTH?
Just on the west side of Oregon, just out of a town called Springfield, Oregon, over here, about 9:37 a.m.
Okay, Roger on the 937 on the AM dial. I got 12:36 p.m. here, Eastern Standard Time here in Central Florida. Roger.
Yeah, hey, copy that. Yeah, how's your guys' weather over there right now? We finally got our clouds and rain, or you guys, we got an Indian summer. Are you guys still stormy over there? What do you got going on?
Well, I'll tell you what, my friend. I had nothing but rain this whole past 2 months almost. We had maybe 3 days of good days that I did the yard, and then the third or fourth day it started raining every day. It rained every day. It was really annoying. And now I got a pond in my backyard now, so we're gonna have to look at that for about maybe a week, another week, looking at that before it's to go out. We had nothing but rain, and it might rain again. That's all we've been having is rain all the time there, Roger.
Yeah, I'm starting to lose you a little bit, but yeah, it rains all the time here as soon as winter hits. It just hasn't wanted to start yet, but I think it's coming. It's going to hit us hard nonstop for another probably 6 months. Anyways, take care out there. Signal's starting to lose you, so 73 is glad to talk to you. This is Kilo Mike 7 Bravo, India Yankee.
All right, my friend, you take care. 7-3, and I got a QSK in there. I'll let him get in there too as well. You have yourself a good day, a week, rest of the weekend that's left of it. Go ahead there, QSK. Yeah, go ahead there, QSK. There was a QSK in there. Go ahead. I don't get it. CQ. November 1, Sierra Charlie Alpha. November 1, Sierra Charlie Alpha. Call standing by.
How about Victor Alpha 3 Tango Zulu?
Victor. Oh my God! I just messed up. Victor Alpha 3 something. I think you believe you're in Canada, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Good afternoon. It's Victor Alpha 3 Tango Zulu. The name is Doug, and I'm in Central Ontario. Go ahead.
Hey, Roger, on the Central Ontario, Canada. There, you got November 1 Sierra Charlie Alpha here in Palm Bay, Florida. Yeah, sorry, I butchered up your call sign there. I don't know, my hearing or my selective hearing is really bad, or I mix up my numbers or letters or whatever, how it goes. But you're sounding really good over here, loud and clear. No problems here on 10 meters, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. 10 meters is coming back to life here. 5x7, sometimes 5/8. A little QSB here into Ontario right now. I'm just running 100 watts into a wire here with the FT710, and you got a great signal here. No trouble at all. Nice to meet you, Jason, and glad you're there. Anyway, I'll let you go. I think there's other people calling because I can hear them, so hopefully you're hearing them too. Great to connect with you though from Florida. Here I am in Central Ontario, right near Georgian Bay, the waters of Georgian Bay. 7-3, Victor Alpha 3 Tango Zulu.
Okay, my friend, I appreciate the call. Come back to me there, and hopefully you have a good rest of the day up there in Canada there. And oh yeah, it's Turkey Day up there in Canada. Before you go, is it Turkey Day up there? Thanksgiving Day in Canada?
Well, I tell you what, it's Thanksgiving for sure. We have the family coming this afternoon, and the turkey is in the oven. The ex-wife is working the kitchen right now, and so I'm staying clear. Although I do have a honey-do list of things I got to do, and I think I better pack up before I get the evil eye, right, gentlemen? 7-3, Victor Alpha 3 Tango Zulu.
Okay, Roger. Yeah, I figured I'd say Happy Thanksgiving up there in Canada. There, I was just talking about it the other day. I looked on the calendar. I says, "Oh God, that's right. That's Thanksgiving up there in Canada. We're getting ours almost near the end of the month. You know how that is. So we're a little different. But all right, we'll catch you later. Best of 7-3 and Happy Thanksgiving up there up in Canada. Canada Thanksgiving. Catch you later. 7-3. No, this is November 1. Sierra Charlie Alpha.
Yeah, very good. 7-3 from Victor Alpha 3 Tango Zulu. All the best.
Yeah, CQ10, CQ10, CQ10. This is November 1, Sierra Charlie Alpha. November 1, Sierra Charlie Alpha. CQ10 meters. Call standing by. Hello, radio 209 here in Central Florida. 209 Central Florida, calling CQ, stand by. Man, I tell you, it is a bee's nest on 36. I tell you what, man, that is unbelievable. A lot of QRM in there. A lot of QRM. 209 here in Central Florida, here in Palm Bay, Florida, calling and standing by.
How about 209 Central Florida?
Oh yeah, it's definitely rolling out there today, Jim. We've got it from East Coast to West Coast and all over the UK as well as Ireland, Scotland, and we were Netherlands in there, Belgium was in there, Switzerland was in there, all kinds of propagation today.
Oh man, I heard somebody calling me out there. We got the big amp guys out there hogging up the airwaves out there. Heard somebody calling me out there. If you want, you can go drop it down one. Drop it down to 35 there. If you want to go down to 35, get a hold of me. I heard somebody calling me. I'm going to go drop it down to 35. 209 here in Central Florida. QSY frequency. Yeah, CQ here on 35. That person that was calling me, did you follow me down here on 35, channel 35, 209 Central Florida? Call, standing by.
How about that 209 Central Florida, 703 Chicago?
Hey, 703, how you doing out there, 703? Man, you sounded a real choice. Yeah, that's why I figured I'd drop it down to 35, the alternative channel here. That 36, I never heard it that much crowded on there. But you got idiots on 38. That's why everybody's scattering around there, Roger.
California, especially out this way. And heard you down there in Florida. I think we'll return the house around and run it down that way and see if we can make the trip. 703 Chicago.
Hey, Roger, on that there, 703. Yeah, you sounded good. No problems whatsoever there out of Chicago coming down here. Hopefully things are doing okay down in Chicago. There was a lot of bad things going on there, and man, I tell you, I don't want to be in the middle of that mess. I don't know. The news media here is just really just ridiculous. But anyways, you got 209 here, Operator J, waving back to you there. You take care, 73, 73, 73T out there, my friend. Yeah, the bands is changing. The band conditions are changing out there. We got a lot of noise and all that whatnot out there. 209 here in Central Florida. Standing by.
Okay, there, 209, have a good one. 703, Chicago, man, stand by.
Roger that there. Thank you very much for the come back to me there, and definitely sounding choice here in my neighborhood here. Let's see, CQ 209 here in Central Florida. 209 here Central Florida, call and standing by.
Much traffic out there. It's hard to check in today.
Hello radio 209 here in Central Florida. 209 Central Florida. Hopefully we can squeeze in there a little bit. 209 Central Florida, calling and standing by.
The Twin Cities there. Definitely a lot of propagation out there. Everybody in between. Alrighty, 619 San Diego. Have a good one out there. It sounded good out here. 097 Tim, Central Minnesota.
Bring it on in then. 1220 Golden Gate.
73 619.
Hello, I think I heard a 12 something, 12 in Maine, I believe it was 209 here in Central Florida, standing by. About around that DX land, 209 here in Central Florida, calling CQ, standing by.
Yeah, 4 on that, man. I used to have one, but it's kind of went haywire on me, so it doesn't work like it used to anyway. Hey, you sound like us in my neck of the woods, 09.
We'll be right back, guys. We'll be right back.
Roger that, 1220. Top of the day to you. Thank you for checking in. 211 California, I got you in number 41, Roger.
We'll smoke this way, so. Okay, 337, God bless, 70.
211 California, I got you at 41. I got you in there, Roger.
1520, West Coast of Canada, we'll be on the side. 7 OKC, well, hello, Chicago.
Good gracious, that's a train right here coming in from all over the place.
115, we heard you out there around England there, Victor. 1115097 Central Minnesota with a wave. 209 Florida. How you doing out there, 209? Very good evening from the United Kingdom.
The station wants to check in. Boy, I tell you, that was
we have got you 9, but you got a lot of stations there. Hey, Roger, we have you in there at 115. Propagation out there today. All of that to you there, Victor. 097 Tim, Central Minnesota, saying good day and cheers and beers, my friend. So, there's a lot of stations out there at the moment. 115, we go clear?
I got 115 local over here on the backside of my beam. I can't hear anybody right now. We'll see if we can do it again. Stations want to check in with us now. State of difference.
West Sweet Radio 991. Alright, 427 West Virginia. We got a couple of here as well, sir. 426 West Virginia.
in, please do so. 66 New York, standing by.
Roger, roger. North Carolina.
711 Germany, 711 Germany. I do acknowledge you. 711 Germany. I've got you at 42 on the hometown radio roundup. Check in, Roger.
Hey, top of the day out there around Boston, Massachusetts, there, 99909.
All right, I'm 999 Boston, Massachusetts. We can't show you, my friend. We can hear you, but you got a lot of stations out there, 999. Take care. Speak to you later on, 1115. We go pair with 999. Bye-bye.
Delta X-ray 1, we could have been approved you there, but if someone can get in there, one of our admin can approve you, you can see the light feed. It will repeat over. Germany, 711, I got you at 42, if you still got a grip on me out there in Germany.
327, Northern Michigan, waving a hand. How about that 999 Boston? You got me 097.
Good choices, just gotta wait till someone to approve you there, definitely. That other gentleman wanted to check in, bring it in.
Hey, roger, roger on that.
549 Arkansas, got you in there, it's number 43.
Check in over there. It's either out of California or over there in New York. How about you, 1115?
549, I got you in at 43 out of Arkansas, correct?
Michigan, USA, and your radio.
5 more minutes on my check-in.
I guess we lost you out there in that hash and trash there. Hey, 999, all the best to you. Have a good day out there around Boston, Massachusetts. 097 Central Minnesota saying good day, sir. QSL, QSL, 327, Northern Michigan.
CQDX, CQDX, 209 here in Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by. 601 UK, I think you said 601. There's a lot of pile up in there. I hear you, that UK station in there. Hello there to you. You got 209 in southeast coast of Florida, stateside, Roger.
209, 26 Romeo Golf, 707, Southwest England.
707, Central England. I think I spoke to you 2-3 days ago. I haven't been on the air because it was raining raining and thundering, and I finally got back on the air today. It looks like it's going to rain again today. Roger.
3-1 leaving. Always sounding good in northern Idaho, 789. Enjoy. 7-3. Okay, 27.
Yeah, station out of the UK. You still with me there, or we lost each other there? 209 here in Central Florida. Hello. CQ, hello CQ, 209 Central Florida, calling CQ, 209 Central Florida, calls CQ, standing by.
California, waving a hand. 209 from 727.
Yeah, 701, I think you said, it's hard to hear you there, but I did get you there from the UK across the pond here down to Central Florida stateside. There's a lot of stations out there. I will just wave a hand there to you. Thanks for coming back to my call for sure. 209 here in Central Florida, waving a hand.
By the way, okay, 27. Johnny Brown said that. 370, Central Florida.
CQ, 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 CQDX, CQDX, 209, Central Florida, 209, Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by.
1711 Germany, looking for the exact
Yeah, about around DX land, CQ, hello CQ, CQDX, CQDX, 209, Central Florida, calling and standing by.
11 from Germany, USL.
Man, there's a big old bee's nest in there, big old bee's nest. 209 here in Central Florida, calling and standing by.
209 Florida, 108 Michigan.
Hey, 108 Michigan, we hear you out there in the pile up there. You got 209 in Central Florida waving back to you.
Yeah, for sure. I just heard you in there calling DX, and I'm sitting back and listening, and I figured I'd give you a shout and I'd wave there. 73, see you there, and have a good one.
Hey, Roger on that. 73s to you too. Man, I tell you, the bands are quite busy today. Whoa, man, I tell you. 209 waving to you. Have yourself a good rest of the weekend. 209 Central Florida, waving a hand, standing by.
Check, 108 clear. Check.
Hey guys, give me some thumbs up. CQ, 209 Central Florida, Collins, CQDX, standing by. Hey, Rogers, 101 Germany, 101 Germany. I heard you out there. You're real light, but I did hear you there, Germany. 209 in Central Florida, waving a hand over there.
Okay, the 209 Central Florida, the 209 from Central Florida. Thank you for catching my signal, my friend. Thank you for catching my signal. The operator here is Mr. Frank. Foxtrot Romeo Alpha November Kilo. Frank is the operator, and he has many stations on the frequency. I copy your station. World Radio 676.
Okay, Frank, catch you later there in Germany there. Hopefully you're doing fine and well and dandy down that way in Germany. Yeah, we did hear you out there. We definitely heard you out there. We're doing a wave there to you there. There's a lot of big stations in there. A lot of big stations out there covering everybody up there. You have yourself a good one down that other side of the world down there in Germany. 209 here, Operator J. Julia Alpha Yankee here in Central Florida, waving a hand.
How about this, Frank in Germany? Mr. Frank in Germany, 209. Yes, this is Russia. Many big stations on the frequency. Many big stations on the frequency.
Roger that. Thanks very much for the contact there, and you stay safe there on there in Germany. You take care of 7-3. That is a lot of noise, a lot of stations out there. But anyways, you take care. Best of 7-3, 209 Central Florida on the side.
How about in Germany, 200, 200, New York, 79 Germany, 679 Germany, 200, 200, New York.
Freaking Germany. That's pretty damn good.
How about in Germany, 330, Eastern Connecticut.
Yeah, we got some good stations out overseas today.
679 Germany, 679 Germany, 330, Eastern U.S.
CQ, 209 here in Central Florida, calling and standing by. Yeah, 808 England. I do hear you out there too. Out there, yeah. There's a lot of stations out there, man. But we'll do a wave there to you. I definitely heard you in there for all that pile up. You got 209 Operator J here in Central Florida waving. Hey, Roger that there. Well, we'll say 73s to you there. I really appreciate the call for sure, man. Appreciate the call. There is a lot of stations out there covering everybody up out there. Usually, I usually drop it down to 35. If you want to go, you guys try to go down to 35 so we can make a better contact. There's a lot of stations in there. 209 here. I'm gonna QSY to 35. Let's see, 35. Yeah, I'm gonna try to 35 there. 209 Central Florida. I'm gonna go to 35.
Yeah, are you ready there, 209? Yeah, 345 there, my friend. You want you?
Roger, I'm gonna go down to 35 there, sir. I'm going down there. Maybe it's quieter down there. I'm gonna QSY 209 Central Florida.
In the darn thing for about 5 years.
CQ, CQDX, 209 Central Florida. Call, standing by.
209 Florida, 730 Vermont, waving.
Yeah, 735 Vermont. We got you there, 100% there. Yeah, I had a station come down here. He was from England there. I don't know if he can hear me now. There's a lot of stations out there. I thought 35 would be quiet, but yeah, you're sounding good down this way here in the southeast coast of Florida. You got Operator J, Julia to Alpha Yankee. Roger?
Yeah, roger that. We've spoken before. I actually have a video of you on my YouTube channel. 730 Hill Climber up here in Vermont there, Roger.
Oh, yeah, roger that there, Hill Climber. Yeah, roger that there. Yeah, I'm just video gating right now, right on my channel, the Adams HAMRADIO channel there, just video gating away. And there's a lot of stations I've got, a lot of overseas stuff, and man, I tell you, I haven't been on the air in a while because we had a lot of rain and thunderstorms, and today I get a chance to sneak in and get on the radio before it starts raining again. It's going to rain, so we've been having a lot of rain this year, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. I heard a lot of guys down there talking about hey, get in there while you can there. It sounds good. You're sounding good. Nice clear audio.
All right, there's 730 Vermont, 730 Vermont there, Hill Climber. Appreciate you coming back there to me. And yeah, you're definitely sound choice. There's a lot of big ones out there, big stations. Appreciate the call. 209 Operator J here in the southeast coast of Florida. Will be on the side.
Jay Scott here on this end. Have a good day, 73.
Hey, roger that there, Scott. Good to hear you again. 209 Operator J. Will be standing by.
Check.
CQDX 209 here in Central Florida. Here in Central Florida, calling CQ stations out here on the 34, and the bands are really quite busy. 209 Central Florida, stand by. CQDX 209 Central Florida. 209 Central Florida, calling and standing by. CQDX, 209 here in Central Florida, 209 Central Florida, calling and standing by. CQDX, 209er, 209 Central Florida, calling and standing by.
Bye, my friend. Okay, Kevin. Ciao, ciao. Thank you very much. Bravo, 165 division, Sud Sardinia, Italy. Brakes on the mic.
CQ, 209 Central Florida, 209 Central Florida, calling and standing by.
209 Central Florida, 227 Wisconsin with a quick wave.
Hey, 227 Wisconsin, 227. Sounding really choice here in the Central Florida, Roger.
Copy that. Save some flowers for yourself. You're making a fine trip up here today. I got you 7 to 8 over.
Hey, Roger that. I could have sworn I see my meter doing the same thing over here on this little Anytone 666 Quad Pro here. So I guess it's you're doing a good job. You're definitely, I don't know what you're running, but it sounded pretty good as well, Roger.
Copy that. Hey, I'm running the Anytone Quad 5 Plus.
Oh, okay, the Anytone Quad Plus. I didn't know they had a Plus. I'm on the Pro. That's what I'm running that's what I'm running right now is the Pro model, Roger.
Yeah, copy that. I was looking at the Quad 6 Pros, and I'm still running the Quad 5 Plus.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I really like this radio. I really enjoy it. It's fun. I have a lot of fun on it. And made a lot of good DX contacts on it, and then plus on the 10-meter bands, and talking all over the world with this little guy. That works really well, this radio, and I got the fan kit on the back of it. That's definitely a must. Give you a tip on that. They got them online. Get a fan kit for it. It keeps her nice and cool, and that's the way I like it. Roger. Man, well, we'll catch you later. I think I lost you there. And hey, Hill Climber, thanks for the QSO. I saw Hill Climber in my video gate there. Yeah, all right, man. Well, you catch you later up that way, and catch you later up there in Wisconsin. They're doing a fine job here, no doubt about that. You got 209 Operator J waving a hand.
209, you have yourself a good day. Enjoy the DX. I'm sure I'll catch you again. 227, wishing you 73s, and we'll be backing out.
Roger. 7-3 to you too, my friend. 7-3. You have yourself a good day, no doubt. You got 209 Operator J here in the southeast coast of Florida waving a hand, and we'll be standing by.
209, you still blowing smoke, my friend?
Hey, Roger, on that in the United Kingdom, I'm sounding pretty good up there around the pond. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, you're sounding good over here. There's a lot of noise out here, but we got you that time, Roger. Hey, that station out of England, we definitely hear you out there. You must have lost connection again, because the band conditions going from me to Europe is quite going in and out. But I did hear you out there, and we'll do a wave there, no doubt. 209 here in Central Florida, Operator J waving a hand. Check on that, my friend. Yeah, we got the same thing going on over here for sure. Got the same thing going on here. Catch you later, 73209 here in Central Florida. We'll be waving a hand to you. Have yourself a good day now around that side of the world, Germany. Germany. 209, Central Florida. We'll be on the side. Yeah, Hill Climber 730 in Vermont. I hope if you're still there, we're waving a hand. Thank you for stopping by, man. Thank you very much. And if anybody's out there watching, get to smash the like button, smash it, break it, whatever. Hit that like button too as well. I really appreciate that. Yeah, there you go. CQDX, 209 here in Central Florida. 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by. CQDX, 209 Central Florida. 209 here in Central Florida, calling CQDX and standing by.
CQDX, Italia Station, 1 Charlie Bravo,
CQDX, 209 Central Florida, calling CQ, standing by.
Central Florida, you sound good up here, Michigan 47 on the side.
Hey, Roger on that, sounded good in Michigan. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it getting through all the, I'm surprised I'm getting through all that noise out there. You got 209, Operator J, waving a hand there to you. Hey, Roger on that. Yeah, I haven't been on a few days or so because we had a lot of rain and a lot of thunder and all that stuff. So today, it's not raining, but it's gonna rain again. So it's I don't know. It looks like it's gonna do it again. But yeah, it's just been raining a lot down here in Florida. I don't know why, but usually it goes away in the fall months. But I guess it's wrong. This year is a different year, I guess. But anyways, you got 209 here in Central Florida waving a hand there in the swamps.
Okay, there, 209. We're headed your way here. About 2 weeks. We're heading down that one. Like go down there. 209. Do you have a copy of 459? Enjoy yourself. Maybe we can catch up with you down there somehow.
Alright, yeah, roger that. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, we see if you come on down here and maybe make a handshake or something like that. That'd be pretty neat there. Yeah, we're here in Palm Bay, Florida here, in the Brevard County. Yeah, if you come on, better bring some rain gear because it's been raining a lot down Central Florida. We're waving, standing by. Yeah, I hear Ontario out there, Ontario, Canada. Well, happy Thanksgiving to you there in Canada. Happy Thanksgiving to you in Canada. You're 209 here, Central Florida waving. Hey, Roger, Detroit, Michigan. I think we spoke before. You're right on the border, right in the area there. So yeah, you sounded choice down here in the Central Florida. No problems again, no doubt about that, Roger.
That's a Roger. Nice to make contact with you, sir.
Hey, Roger that. Same back to you there. Sound of choice here. Man, I tell you, this is the most activity I heard on the bands here so far on 36. Man, it's pretty crowded out there, but glad to hook up with you. Sound a real choice there in near Detroit area. And you got 209 here in the southeast coast of Florida. Operator J, waving a hand, standing by.
Okay, 209. Do appreciate the come back. You're coming along loud and clear, Windsor, Ontario. I'll let you get back to some crucials out there. Station 459 is going to be on the side.
Hey, Roger on that. Near the Ontario there. Yeah, well, happy. I don't know if you guys are celebrating it, but happy Thanksgiving up there in Canada. Thanksgiving Day, I guess. You guys are having your Thanksgiving up there. Ours is coming up real soon. So, you take care. It's Bet 7-3. You have yourself a good one, and happy Thanksgiving up there in Canada. 209 Central Florida. Standing by.
That's a Thanksgiving to you, sir. We're going to be celebrating the Easter, not Easter, sorry, Thanksgiving Day too.
Roger. Take care. Best of 7-3 to you, my friend. You have yourself a go and happy holidays to you there for sure. 209 Central Florida will be on the side.
209.
Yeah, thank you there very much, Nova Scotia earthquake. I appreciate you stopping in again, man. How you doing? Yeah, I hear Central UK in there, the Central UK. Hello there to you there, 209 Central Florida waving.
Roger, 209 Central Florida. Moving across the pond, my friend. You are hitting me 10 plus, Roger.
Hey, Roger, on the 10 plus in the UK. I really appreciate that, man. Very, very good. I'm really happy to hear that, Roger.
Roger, you have a good weekend, my friend, at 73.
Hey, 73s to you too there. You got 209 here, Operator J, Juliet Alpha Yankee here in the southeast coast of Florida. And you take care. I appreciate the call, man. You saw choice. 209 Central Florida. Standing by. Skip on channel 19, the truckers in PA from the UK just now. Wow. Yeah, I never go on channel 19. There's 19 down here in my area. There are a bunch of animals on here. I don't go here. I don't go on there. I'm usually up on the 36, 37, 35 around area. I don't go down there. It's just nothing but problems over there.
got that worldwide curry, dude.
CQ 209 Central Florida. 209 Central Florida. Calling CQDX, standing by.
Hello, CQ, 1115,
Hey, 1115, Andy, is that you? 1115 Andy, 209, Operator J, waving a hand.
Go on, 209, Jerry. We come out of Eastern Tennessee. You got a copy on South Texas? Turn on the key. Yourself?
Hey, Roger on that. Good to hear you out there, Andy. I knew that was you, 1115 there in the UK. You're doing a good job. Seems like I'm getting a lot of you guys from the UK a lot today. A lot of Germany and UK and all around the other side there, Roger.
Yeah, God bless. And be safe out there, Roger. Roger, 209, Jerry. If we go, you have a good weekend. You and the family. 1115. We go, hey, Roger. Yeah, you got good audio for real.
Hey, Roger on that. Same back to you, Andy, and 1115. You have yourself a good day in England there. Have yourself a good rest of that weekend. What's left of it? 209 Central Florida. We're on the side.
C-104, 40 modified. It's got that 5 condenser element in it, and it works really good there. But that's all only contribute I have to it there, Roger. C-115, 511 Ontario, southeast Nebraska. We're standing by listening.
Let's see. N3WER, HAMRADIO Elmer, skip on 19. Yeah, I don't go on there. I hate, like I said, I don't like going on there. I just avoid problems. It's just headaches. A lot of bullies here on 19, and I am not going to deal with it. That's how it usually goes.
703, putting out about 650 with an Antron 99, 60 feet in the air to the base of it there, Roger. Hello there, Honolulu. Hello, Honolulu. 511 Ontario. Oh, you got a modulator? Those are sweet. I used to have one. I need to dig it out if I do still have it in the garage. But yeah, I like those modulators. Really cool. But yeah, this is the second generation. This is the one that's got the 36 items on the front of it. It's not like the old one where you got to go to 2 different menus. This menu is all together. Is that the same you got there, Roger?
Let's see, Nova Scotia earthquake. I would try calling out, but I would have to set my system up. Yeah, 35, or no, 36, 37, 38. I kind of stay away from that kind of, when there's good people in there, fine. But sometimes I go to 35 to get some room so I can get in to talk to some of my friends out there, the QSY. But man, these channels are just going absolutely crazy today, all of them.
I really like it. It doesn't have Roger beep or anything like that in it, but I don't need any of that. They're good. We see Popeye. 100, Skyline. 100, Skyline. 300, Indiana.
CQDX, 209, you're in Central Florida, calling and standing by.
Hey there, 100, sounding good here in Northwest Indiana. I appreciate the comeback. A lot of noise out there, so I'll let you go.
Put some fire in that wire, ladies and gentlemen. Put some fire in that wire. Make those antennas glow red. If they're not glowing red, you're not doing it right.
Well, I can hear you.
Hello CQDX, 209 here in Central Florida. 209 here in Central Florida, calling and standing by.
Waving that hand. What are you looking at? 147 Ontario. Hey, vehicle. Coast of Maine. Hello, around the coast of Maine. Copy 32. 420 in Maine, boy. That traveling base station is getting it done, sir. You're loud and obnoxious, and you're sounding good doing it. Charlie Kilo 17
CQ, CQDX, CQDX, 209 Central Florida, 209 Central Florida, calling and standing by. You make up your own call sign, NSRQ777. I've had 209 since I was a kid when I started radio. That was actually my old house number when I used to live in Connecticut. And that's how I got my numbers. My friends would say, well, what numbers could you use? Or I said, and they says, well, think of something. I says, you know what, I'll just use my house number, 209. So there you have it. That's how I got my numbers. Oh, we got a robot in there. We got a robot on 39. Yeah, 2669, I believe it is. 209 here in Central Florida, waving. Yeah, that 2669, I believe it is. You got a robot, some clown in there making robot noises. But we did hear you out there waving a hand. Waving there to you. Hey, Roger, I appreciate that there for sure. Yeah, I mean, I tell you, don't go 38. They got all the clowns are on 38. Plus, it's the weekend, so I'm just skipping around channels, and I usually hang out on 36, but that channel's even all crowded in there. But yeah, I'm just skipping around channels all day long here so far. But you have yourself a good one there, my friend. You got 209er here in Palm Bay, Florida, Central Florida, waving a hand and standing by.
Great Sunday as well, my good friend, Mr. 999 up around Hartford, Connecticut, Western Outlaw State.
Take care now. Hey, tell Paul Rusty says hi, man.
Always a pleasure to hear you.
Hey, Roger on that. Okay, we got you said you got the most of it there. All right, we'll say 7373 and 73 to you, my friend. Thanks for coming back to my call. 209 here in Central Florida. Standing by. Now, where the hell's that robot in there? Jeez.
150.
I didn't know we had robots on the radio now. What the heck's up with that? They got these new toys out there. Why the hell would you want to talk on a robot voice on a radio? That doesn't make sense.
669. There, I can watch 303. Good to hear you out there, Iowa. Good to hear you, my friend. Check.
Turn that damn robot voice off.
383 Denny, Iowa. 383 robot voice. That's not a robot voice. That's his voice box. He had throat cancer.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I apologize. I really highly apologize. I'm very, very sorry if I said that. I thought somebody was playing around. I very, very much apologize. I'm sorry about that. 209 here in Central Florida. I really apologize. I didn't know. Yeah, I don't know. That person heard me out there. I apologize. I didn't know that was the case there. The voice thing there. 209 Central Florida. Stand by. CQDX, 209 Central Florida, 209 Central Florida, calling and standing by. CQDX, 209 Central Florida, 209 Central Florida calling. CQDX standing by.
Western Outlaw 642, 544. Hello.
Yeah, how about that outlaw there? How about that outlaw? Where are you at there? 209 here in Central Florida, waving a hand.
Great team, man. Thanks for the shot. Just out of not Austin, my involved. No damn doubt about it. 544 back quiet.
Hey, 544 there, 209 in Central Florida. Just want to do a friendly wave there from southeast coast of Florida. Operator J, wave it.
Roger that there, 209 down there on the sand pile. 544, about 70, 80 miles northwest of Chicago there, making a fine trip, sir.
Hey, man, I appreciate that very much for the check. You're doing pretty much the same thing over here. Sounding real nice and clear, Good sounding audio, everything else like that. 209 Central Florida, Operator J said that.
Hey, roger that there, Brother Jay. You definitely doing a super fine trip back up into my receiver for sure. 544, we're going to say 73, man, till we get to do it again down there on the sand pile. This is 209, your friend, 544, we're quiet. Hey, Central.
All right, man. We'll catch you later on there. Catch you later. You have yourself a good one. Take care of yourself. 209 Central Florida. We're on the side.
642 Western Outlaw, 642 Western Outlaw out there on that shaky ground. You copy this 544?
You can't get enough ground for yours get out was calling on 39. You can't get enough ground. Just get your antenna up high, man. Get it up high in the air as you can. You'll get out.
10, back to you.
CQDX. 209 here in Central Florida. 209 Central Florida. Call. Standing by.
I got 209 in there with you, but you were sounding good out of Michigan. 210 South Central Texas, San Antonio, and we're off the key. No doubt about it. 148.
CQDX 209 Central Florida calling. CQDX standing by.
209 here, 999 around our we're waving at you.
Hey, 899. You saw a choice sound over here in the Central Florida. Doing a friendly wave there to you there. Sound of choice. Roger.
Yeah, y'all sounding good coming out of Florida, no doubt. Alright, 999 live wire around Hartford, Connecticut. I'll be out of the way.
Oh, hey, Roger. Yeah, did you say you're in Connecticut? Yeah, that station I was talking to. Did you say you were in Connecticut? I heard. I could have sworn you said Connecticut. If you're in Connecticut, you're just blowing smoke down this way.
Yeah, I'm up here in Hartford, Connecticut, just outside Hartford, Connecticut, over by the casinos there, and pointed down south towards Florida. I thought I heard Pensacola come in there. I turned my beams around anyway. Y'all sounded good up here in Yankee land around Hartford.
Hartford, Connecticut. Now I'll be damned. Yeah, you're about a 5'9" plus over here. I can't believe it. I haven't talked to any Connecticut stations in a long time, in a while, except for a couple of buddies of mine that I know personally. That was a long time ago, but man, I tell you, you are screaming down here, Roger.
There, but yeah, keep doing your thing, because you're still blowing smoke with that being pointed south out here in northern Iowa.
Yeah, like I said, my friend, you're screaming pretty darn loud down this way in the Central Florida. Good to hear Hartford, Connecticut in there. We'll say 7-3 to you, my friend. Thanks for coming back to my call for sure. And yeah, it's quite busy in here, so we're going to take a quick standby here and listen out. 209 here in Central Florida. And by the way, I used to live in Connecticut, by the way. I used to live in Torrington, Connecticut. Not too, in Litchfield County there. 209 here in Central Florida. We'll be on the side.
Alright there, 209. Always a pleasure. Get more on the Torrington Road out that's up in the northwest corner. But yeah, you're sounding good, man. You're sounding good. 999 around Hartford, and I'll be out of the way. You take care down there in the Sunshine State. Hey, man.
Hey, Roger that. I appreciate that, my friend. I really appreciate that. Man, I tell you. Yeah, it must be getting nice up there in Connecticut. All the leaves turning and getting a little cooler out there. I got my sister lit. She lives in, no, geez, I can't remember. She lives out in the sticks out there, near the airport, way. And, it's nice up that direction. But, anyways, you take care of yourself. 209, Operator J will be on the side.
Live in Louisiana, up here in Connecticut, Louisiana is blowing smoke, man. All them big southern radios are blowing smoke up here in New England. Come on. I'm up here in Connecticut, man. I'm up here in Hartford, Connecticut. Got no plan. And this is 777-73 to you.
CQDX, 209 here in Central Florida. 209 Central Florida, calling and standing by. Man, don't tell me the DX went down. Oh man, hope it didn't go down. It was just going nuts and it went down. Hello, radio 209 Central Florida, standing by.
327, Northern Michigan, waving a hand. World Radio 2818 Texas Portable.
Charge them batteries, man. Charge them up. I'm surprised you haven't heard me in there on 36 or whatever I was at there in Nova Scotia earthquake. I'm surprised you didn't hear me. Because usually I get around that area all the time. You should get a car battery, one of them gel cell car battery or gel cell battery. It'll last you a little longer. Hello, CQDX 209 here in Central Florida. 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX and standing by. CQDX 209 Central Florida, calling, standing by. Let's see what you got going on. Makes a bad electric hum without being hooked to my ground at all. That doesn't sound good. Just take everything, take the radio off, and just charge the battery itself. I don't know why it's humming. Maybe because it just, it's just making current going into the transformer, into the bridge rectifier going out, and then going to your battery. I don't know what the hell. I never heard of that before. That's weird. CQDX 209 Central Florida. 209 here in Central Florida. Calling CQDX 209 Central Florida. Calling and stand by. Yeah.
Central Florida. I know you can copy Charlie Whiskey 626. We just crank this thing all the way up to the way back.
57. Yeah, I heard a station calling 209. I heard that station calling 209. 209 there in Central Florida. Come back again.
209, good afternoon, 209, 711 Ohio. We'll try again another time, 209. I don't think we get the right. Brasil, para ver Manaus, para se livrar Carnaval, para cantar. Without you copying me, my friend, 148, Northwest Tennessee,
Alright, that station there, you take care of yourself there. We're going to let the frequency roll here. There's a lot of QRM out there. Appreciate the call there, and you guys in Germany and all that are all banging in down here. The only issue is that we got a lot of stations, big stations out there for sure. But thanks for the call out there for sure, no doubt about that. Thank you very much. You got 209 Operator J here in southeast coast of Florida, here in the sand pile, waving a hand.
62, you got a copy, number 9. CQDX 265, New York. Hello, 62, you got a copy, come on in here.
CQDX 209 here in Central Florida. 209 here in Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by.
Hello, 66, what's going on with you, man? 209, 265.
Yeah, I hear a 265. We'll do a wave there, 265. We got a lot of big stations out there. 265. I wish I knew where your QTH is, but you're getting out. But there's a lot of big stations out there. 209 here in Central Florida here, waving a hand.
The original, Naomi 1. 209, you're clear. You copy 551. Wow, it's around 2 miles away from Kennedy Airport.
That's 066 over there, the Badger slamming it.
Okay, Roger, in New York, almost near the airport. We got you there 100% that time. Yeah, there's, I have to really bend my ear. I really have to bend my ear, man. It's really crazy out there. But thanks for the comeback there for sure. You're trying, it's working, but there's a lot of stations out there. 209 Central Florida. We're gonna be on the side. Let's see. Could I use the charger itself to run the CB? I've done that years ago. I used to trickle charge it. Like if I was running an amp years ago, I'd have the charger on while it's charging with the battery on the charger. The battery charger on the battery while the radio was running. I've done that because it sucks juice. If you run power, you know, like an amplifier and a radio, and I used to always have that thing trickling. Excuse me, under put it in an enclosure because you don't want it leaking everywhere. If it does leak, if it's got acid or it's a sealed lead acid battery, that's fine. Years ago, I didn't have that. I had open cell batteries that it would leak, and I'd have to have it in a battery box. You might have to get a better ground. Yeah, just yeah, get your station set up. You know, you can still run. Yeah, you can run your battery with your trickle charger on there. It shouldn't have a problem. It shouldn't make a noise. As far as I can remember, I've done that, and it hasn't done anything wrong. But this ground thing you're talking about, I don't understand how you're not getting any ground. It should ground out. I don't understand, man. Anyways, I don't know, whatever you're doing, just keep trying. You'll get it figured out. Yeah, I'll just give it keep giving it a try. It's what radio's all about. You got to experiment, you know.
Is that guy bragging or complaining?
CQ. Anyone on 35? Hello, CQDX. 209 here, 209 Central Florida. 209 Central Florida, calling CQD.
09 Florida, 696 Canada.
696 Canada. Well, happy Thanksgiving to you, and Canada Thanksgiving up there. Sounding real choice down here in the Central Florida, Roger.
Roger, 204. You're sounding good up here in Ontario, Canada. You guys don't have your Thanksgiving till November, right?
Yeah, our Thanksgiving's almost at near the end of the month there. Yours starts today. Mine's I think in what 3 more weeks, couple more weeks or something like that. I can't remember. I don't have the calendar in front of me, but I know I did it yesterday because I have a lot of doctor's appointments and all that junk. But I know you guys have a Thanksgiving today. I know that.
Yeah, no, ours not till Monday, but we have ours on Sunday.
Oh, it's on. You're having yours Sunday.
Yeah, we have ours tomorrow because Monday's a holiday, but we always have ours the day before.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, well, that's good. This is the part of the season we all start eating again. But I know I'm watching myself. I can't eat that much anymore like I used to. I just can't do it, you know. But have some good stuffing, some good turkey, and plenty of potatoes and stuffing and all that good trimmings, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Eating too much turkey makes you sick.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah. The next you know, you'll be sleeping. That's for sure. Roger that. Yeah, you'll be eating up of that, and you'll be ending up in the couch or on the bed there.
Yeah, roger, roger. Yeah, I'm running any tone quad 6 Pro here on Antron 99 up about 40 feet, but I'm putting a 3 on the Yankee beam up on my house here.
Oh, okay, yeah, Roger that. Well, it's doing a good job. It's doing a really good job, man. From up that way here, coming down this way. Yeah, I'm in the southeast coast of Florida, and you're making it down here, no problems whatsoever. And yeah, I'm running the Anytone 666 Pro. That's what I'm running right now, there, Roger.
Yeah, I got you right now. I got the Anytone 6 Pro here. I have the Anytone quad 5M2 too, but I'm running the quad 6 Pro right now.
Hey, Roger that, Roger that. Yeah, this thing works pretty darn good. I'm pretty happy with this little thing. This is like my go-to radio now. I have other radios, but I've been using this thing a lot more than my other ones. But yeah, I got the fan kit on the back of it so it doesn't get hot. I'm surprised in the factory they never installed a fan shroud in the back of it. That's what I don't understand. And that I guess maybe because of the cost. Who knows? That was the stupidest thing. And then I heard about the fan kits to put on the back of this, and I knew for a fact you're going to need one because I got burnt in the back of this thing once. Just getting something behind the radio, and boy, I tell you, that heat sink was hot, because I like to talk a lot on the thing. And, you know, chew the fat on these radios. I don't like it, but now it'll take it now because it's got a fan in it now. There are 2 dual fans in the back there, Roger. Roger on that there. All right, man. Well, we'll like I said, happy Thanksgiving for you tomorrow. And yeah, there is a lot of stations out there now on 35. I was trying to get away from all that hash and trash and noise and whatever else out there. But you take care, and best of 7-3 to you, and have yourself a good rest of the weekend. And yeah, I'm getting a lot of stations from all over the place here coming in all at once. 73209 here, Operator J in the southeast coast of Florida. We're on the side. I got the fan kit on mine. I got mine on there. It's a toggle in the back, high, medium, and low. I got mine on full blast, and it's pretty dang quiet. So I thought I'd throw that in there. 209, standing by. Well, all I can say is the fan kit will save you all the heartaches and all that, and that fan is your best friend. That's all I could say to save your radio. I've been talking on this radio all day, and she hasn't blown up yet, so that fan must be doing something right.
You got that right. You got that right there, 209. Yeah, I got the Striker 955 here too.
Oh, okay, yeah, Roger that. Yeah, it fits the Strikers, like the radio I got, the 666 Pro. Yeah, those fans, the manufacturer should actually put a fan on. There are dual fans in the back of the heatsink of these radios because they're so dang small. It's going to get hot. I don't understand why they never done that. That puzzles me. I don't get it.
Well, they put the heatsink on there, but she still gets hot with all the fan on it.
Yeah, Roger that. Either that, it's just the cost. They got to buy the thing, they got to make the thing, and who knows else. But it's not that hard. You just put the 2 tabs on the back where the cover's on, and you just snap in the fan bolted into the brackets in the side, and then run your wire and run it to a little wall wart or power supply. That's how I got mine set up, and then she keeps cool all day, and it's on high. So, and like I said, if you know somebody that's running one of the Strikers or one of these radios, I recommend these fans. That's for sure. Man, we'll catch you later on. We'll catch you later on there, and yeah, you have yourself a good one up there again. And yeah, get a fan kit. I think you were talking to a buddy of yours or something like that. I heard about the fan kit. Yeah, get that fan kit. It's worth every penny, and it'll save you money. It'll save your radio. That's for sure. All right, 209 here in Central Florida. We'll be on the site.
Check there, 209. Yeah, I have a fan kit on my quad 6. My buddy out there, 914 in the mobile, he's got the quad 6, but you don't have a fan on it. They say don't get hot.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, well, yeah, tell them to get that. It's very easy to put on. It's very simple. You just take the screws off the side of the cabinets, the side screws, and you put the little screws that goes with it. And then you screw in the fan in the back of the heat sink. It's molded. It's like shaped to this back. And then tighten that up and run your power to a power supply, or run that into an accessory in the car. You should be good to roll there in the mobile. So yeah, you should be good to go.
Yeah, check there, 209. You hear that, Ken?
What's that?
I'm talking to my buddy Ken out there. He's got the quad 6 in his car, but he don't have a fan kit on it. So I told him he should get a fan kit.
Yeah, definitely get a fan kit. Tell him to get a fan kit there, definitely.
I don't know if you can hear him out there, 209. His numbers are 914.
914?
You got a copy of 914 Ontario, Canada,
Marco, how's it going on? Hey, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, we were talking all over the world today, brother. Thanks for stopping in and say hi. Yeah, give me a little thumbs up action. Yeah, we need some of all the love we can get. I appreciate you stopping by, and yeah, we went to the doctors the other day, and I got to have all these procedures done on my stomach and this and that, and then who knows what else. I have something enlarged in my stomach. I don't know, in my intestine area. I don't know what the hell it is, but we're hanging in there, and so I figured I'd let you know. I haven't been out. I've been not feeling well. Plus, the weather's been crappy here. And it's been raining, and my backyard's a damn freaking retention pond again. So I'm not happy. So I appreciate you stopping by, saying hello. I've been watching some of your reruns. I think it's still funny anyways. But if I miss it, I always catch your reruns. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Have yourself going, and we'll talk to you or see you. And oh yeah, check out those songs on your messenger. It's funny. They got 2 songs on there. The first song there I thought it's funny. Yeah, I appreciate that too. Appreciate that. Hopefully your dad is doing well. Pops is doing good. The Gunny, I know he's been doing good. He's out there working his tail off again. And you can't stop your dad. That's for dang sure. But yeah, I was talking to a friend. He's a veteran. He says hopefully you don't have if you got something that's lower down that area towards I don't know, the colon or something or whatever in that area. If you have that, kiss your ass goodbye. And hopefully I don't have that shit. I don't know. I really don't know what to do. I'm kind of a little. I'm never really nervous or I never get nervous or anything, or scared of anything, but that's actually scaring me a little bit. Oh, all right. That's cool. I'm glad to hear he's staying with you, narrating you, staying close. I love it. You guys got to do more. You guys got to do more reviews, some more roasts on the Fat Man and on the Greasy Steamer Man with all the feces and dog poop and the pee and all that. Whatever. Oh, you come to my show? Come to my show? Scaring a little girl and all that. That was sad. I don't know. Yeah, but I guess. Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, because my stomach's been acting funny and they got lower pain. I had a CAT scan done last week, and then yesterday I was at the doctor's the day before. I had a blood test last week, and now yesterday I was at the doctor's. I thought it was whatever it was. I was late. How can I explain this? I thought it was on a Friday. It was actually on a Thursday. And this doctor, she's on the money, on the spot, not me dicking around or whatever. And she sees the CAT scan, and so I got procedures to do. I got to do it for the stomach and all that other shit. So I don't know if it's from. I don't know how I get all this shit. It's just today, right now, I got a dang gut ache, and down below it's like a. When I eat, I can feel that line where I can't eat no more. So I don't know. So my friend that's a veteran, he says, yeah, he went through the same thing, and he says, you hope that you don't have to go get that other shit. Hello, I'm done. How you doing? Who's yeah, I can get on 35. I don't know. Hang on. Let me go on 35. No, Mako, he's just a friend of mine. He doesn't do radio. He does his own thing. I'm doing all right. I could do better, but I'm doing fine. Yeah, that's all right, mate. Hello, radio 209 Central Florida. Hello, radio 209. Hello. 209 Central Florida. Standing by. Yeah, is any DX here on channel 35? It sounds pretty quiet out here. Too quiet. 209 or 209 in Central Florida, southeast coast of Florida, calling and. Oh, you hear me? Hey, Roger, did you just say Colorado City there, Roger? Yeah, Roger, yeah, you got 209. I heard you there. I don't know if you said Atlantic City or whatever, but I heard your two beeps there. You got 209 here in Central Florida waving a hand there, Roger, Roger. Hey, Roger, on the Detroit Rock City. I got you there, you're getting through, getting by there. Yeah, band conditions have been really crazy out there. It's just been flooded with people. I got on 10 meters. I was talking all over the world and everything, and even on the CB channels too. So the bands are wide open, crazy, and so that's what's going on there, Roger. Roger that. I appreciate that very much, my friend. I really do. I can use all the good compliments I can get on this thing. This is a nice little radio, I tell you. I worked the world on this damn thing. This Anytone Quad 666 Pro looks really good, and I got a D104 on it. And I'm running a stereo antenna. It's one of them Italian-made antennas, but that thing has been on my house since I've lived here. Roger? Hey, Roger that. I appreciate that. We'll say 7-3s. There's some noise came in on top of you there. I don't know what that is. Someone's fooling around out there or what. That's how it usually goes. There's some kind of noise in there. But you're doing a good job down this way. 73209 Operator J here in the Central Florida on the side. Roger, roger on the Detroit Rock City there on Motor City. Motor City, what is it there? Yeah, there's a lot of Ted Nugent stuff I know. I can't remember. Detroit, Mad City or whatever it is. Madhouse, whatever you call it. But anyways, catch you later. 73209 Central Florida. We'll be on the side. Motor City Madhouse. That's the word. Motor City Madhouse. That's one of his songs there. Anyway, 73209 Central Florida. We're on the side. That's right. Winning. Winning, 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 winning. Did he do this? What's his name there? That. Work the world on this little thing? Nah, I think not. What did I just do? CQ, 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 CQDX, 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 radio 209 Central Florida. 209 Central Florida calling CQDX, standing by. Yeah, I heard somebody calling me out there. You're all mixed up with the noise in there. There's some noise in there. I don't know. It's every time I turn around, there's some kind of damn noise or something. I don't know. I heard you out there waving at you there for sure. You got 209. You're making it down here into Central Florida. Okay, roger that. Right across the pond there. Yeah, I didn't know that. Wow, that was a big surprise. I've been getting a lot of England today. Lots of England, and I've been talking all over the world today. That's really good. I'm really pretty happy about that. Anyway, 7-3, we're gonna stand by and listen in on this frequency here, and you have yourself a good day across the pond. 209 Central Florida, standing by.
Yeah. On that 100%, that's
Hey, Channel Master, I'm done. Let's see, Tropical Dreaming, sandbagging in Australia. Cool. CQDX, 209 here in Central Florida. Hello, radio 209 Central Florida, calling and standing by. CQDX, radio 209 here in Central Florida. 209 here in Central Florida, calling and standing by. Hey, I think a station out of Columbia. I'm not sure if I heard it right, but I think the conditions are starting to fall down there. You got 209 here in Central Florida. We're trying.
209,
Unit 68. I think you said 68 Jamaica. 68 Jamaica. We got you 100%. 209 in Florida waving. Yeah, I heard you out there. I heard you, somebody calling 209 there, but the band conditions went out. I think the bands are starting to drop. It's starting to get that time of day. It starts to drop. Then you got to go on the lower bands. That's how it usually goes. Then you got to go on the ham bands or something, or I've been on 10 meters. I worked a few DX stations on 10, but anyways, you take care out there in 73209 Central Florida. We'll be on the side. Dogs don't listen for shit. Yeah, I appreciate that, Channel Master. Steals my other dog's food, and I hate it. Shut up! You're gonna go to timeout. You know, stop it. Are you gonna go over the piggy man's house next door? You know, shut up. CQDX 209 Central Florida. 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by. Let's see, my CB's only a realistic TRC 410 small thing, just simple, but no sideband. Ah, shit. Did you say you heard me on sideband talking on 35? Somebody said that. Was it you or somebody else? Maybe I'll go on AM on 35 and see if you can hear me on AM. Hang on a minute. Let me try that. Huh? Okay. Here we go. We're on AM. Hang on a minute. What the frig is this shit? Hello, radio 209 here in Central Florida. Hello, radio on AM. Any AM action out there? 209 Central Florida. Stand by. Somebody call Sandpile. I heard somebody call Sandpile here on 35 AM side. 209 here in the Sandpile, waving a hand. Yeah, I heard somebody say something in the Sandpile there. I heard somebody call Sandpile there. You got 209 here in the southeast coast of Florida, waving a hand. Back to sideband. Somebody heard me on AM. I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was one of you guys. Now they got some ass playing music on here now.
Thank you much for the kind words. You're doing a fantastic job up here, too. All right, let me get out of here and set them on the side and let some of these good operators get in there and get some of this good DX running today. 60 seconds, Central New York, the voice of the Mohawk Valley. Units of New York. We're going to sit back and sandbag it. Catch you later, 29, Red Rider. In the Razorback. Catch you later, 6-6, clear on the side.
Yeah, how about that unit 6-6? About a unit 6-6, 209, operator J waving a hand. I remember talking to you before. You got a copy? 6-6, 209 waving. I guess we're not making contact out there. I guess band conditions are starting to change a little. Hello, 209 here in Central Florida, calling and standing by.
He's about a little just too close to me where I don't get him, you know? He's about an hour and a half away. I don't really get his area too much from...
Oh yeah, all this is on my YouTube channel, man.
It's James. He's a great guy, 66, the voice of Central New York, and he does the Hawktown Radio Roundup. So, all right, man, I'll get out of the way. I'm sure it's busy in there. 7-3 from Albany, Keith here. You got a great sounding rig. I just wanted to, and a great signal too.
CQDX calling CQDX 209 here in southeast coast of Florida. 209 southeast coast of Florida, standing by.
I appreciate it, 29 in Arkansas.
Yeah, well, a little CB like that, Nova Scotia earthquake. I say like a small 5 amp fuse would be fine, or even a 2 amp fuse. I mean, they don't draw very much current. A little AMCB, they only push out about 4 watts AM or 5 watts, if that. I just put like a 2 amp fuse or a 4 amp fuse, and it should be good to go. CQDX 209 here in Central Florida. Calling CQDX, standing by.
Water 209, you copy 551.
Hey, 551, Mr. 551 in Canada. What is going on? Well, happy gobble gobble day to you up there in Canada. Yeah, isn't 4-1 open there? We can go to 4-1 again if you want.
445?
Yeah, roger. Hello, can you hear me there, man?
Yeah, I can hear you all right, Jay.
Oh, good, cool. That's good to... You guys are blasting down here, man. All you guys from Canada are just coming in here like gangbusters. It's crazy. Yeah, the bands have been really nuts all day. But, yeah. So, that's the scoop on that, Roger.
Yeah, I've been getting out India, Jamaica, I guess it is, Jamaica. But Florida a little bit, on and off. It was coming in and out. Oh, France, I was talking to too. But it was mainly going in and out, wasn't staying in steady here. And it was the American side, they got a lot worse than what we did. We were only getting certain stations, the stronger stations coming in, and then they'd fade off. But it wasn't crowded. But yeah, it's weird. But good to hear you in there.
Yeah, roger that there, man. Yeah, because I'm video gating right now. I'm video gating my whole day on here. I've gotten a lot of contacts. A lot of contacts on channel 36 got overcrowded with this stupid... I mean, I don't mind it. It's okay. But they hog the channel to death with that Hogtown thing. The guy in Texas is a real nice guy. Then you got another one up in New York. He does it, and it's just crazy. I don't mind it, but they just hog the whole frequency up, and there's like contacts everywhere. You know, England, there's France in there. There's, I mean, I talked all over the place all morning and all afternoon, Roger.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I've been in and out. I was on this morning listening for a while. Like I say, France was in there. I did talk to them early in the morning. But, yeah, it's been pretty good. Yeah, I've been in and out, actually. I took brother out for a little tour, went to a few places. I bought a cloth to cover my radio, keep the dust off it. Just the right size. Could have been a little bit bigger, but it'll work. But, yeah, it's a rainy day here today. Rain on and off. It's drizzle. But it's stopped there now, but the ground is wet. But I don't know what the high is. Maybe 55 degrees, 50 degrees. It's not too warm out there.
Oh, wow. I kind of figure it's going to get cooler up there, man. I kind of figure that. But, yeah. What was I going to say now? Yeah, we've been having a lot of rain down here, and it's just been depressing. I've been depressed. I've been doing this, been going to doctors, doing all kinds of crap, and yeah, so it's just nuts. It's crazy.
We can't complain about the weather here.
Yeah, those little noises are cool.
We've gotten a lot of sunny days, good days to get out and do stuff. So we've took full advantage of it when we could. Still are going to Hamfest here on next Saturday. It'll be about a 2.5-hour drive, but it's what I like doing.
Oh, okay, yeah, Roger that. Yeah, I think you told me you got a Hamfest up there on the weekend or something like that, or whatever the heck it is, some convention. I can't remember. We have one today, but I ain't going. I don't have the money or anything to sit and blow up. But anyways, I got a friend here talking to me. Yeah, I'll catch up with you later too, man. Channel Master. I'll catch you a little later. But we've been caged up here for a while. It's been raining and raining and raining. I couldn't get to talk on the radio. It sucked, and I was depressed, and I can't stand it. Going to doctors, and now I gotta wait till oh Jesus, it's just a crazy year. I can't wait for this year to be over with. I like to get my ass out of here, my butt out of here, but I don't know. Everybody's low balling and all this other crap. But what are you gonna do? It's just it is what it is. But right now, I'm focusing on my health right now.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, the doctor says to look after that.
Yeah, put a 1.5 should work. Even a 1 amp, 2 amp fuse will work on a little radio like that. I'm telling you, it won't pop it.
Gonna end up hurting me. But yeah, I hear you. It's so far my health's not been too bad, but that can change anytime. It is what it is.
Yeah, I know. It's just I'm just sick and tired of being sick, man. Ever since I got older, and it kind of bugs me and all that, and then you get compliments, people telling you something, and it just hurts, I know that, you're getting older and things happen, but I don't know. It's just I'm falling apart, man. I just hope I don't have that, word again. I just hope I do not have that again. And my friend told me he went through all this stuff when he had what I had. He says he had to go through all that therapy. And oh, man, it was nasty. And I got to swallow these pills, these big horse pills for at night and in the morning. So you know what I'm talking about. It's one of those clean out pills for your gut and in your intestinal area and all this. And they have to look down there, and they have to look around and do an object check for everything else. My age, you're supposed to do that, and I'm sure you know that too. But yeah, it's. I mean, I'm not scared or anything or what, but I'm just a little nervous. That's all. I mean, I'm really hardly even nervous of anything or scared of anything, but I'm a little nervous, scared at the same time. But But when the best part of the whole thing is when they knock you out. I love that part. They knock you out, you don't know what you're doing. Or my operations, I always ask for morphine all the time, so I won't feel a damn thing. I'm gonna request that when they put me under. I don't want to feel sore in my guts. You know what I mean? I'm sure they will give you some, but man, I tell you.
Yeah, I take certain pills too there for different things, and I make sure. One now I divide into 3.
All right, thanks.
It helps.
Off away, man.
Keep my sugar down. If I take too big a piece, my blood sugar count goes up. So and
I'm gonna do that later.
It doesn't seem to affect me, so I take it in 3. I use a pill cutter to cut it. But yeah,
Roger that, Roger that. You know, what really ticks me off is when people talk about the C word. I don't like that. I take offense to that. And they got people to think they say they had it and this and that. They lie about it and they do it online. And I have a group of friends that they're roasting these two people, which I really it's really funny. And I'm not calling them out either because I don't want them trashy ass people on my page. But yeah, these two people are just a bunch of raggies, and they got one guy living in filth, and you got this other guy. I call him the Fat Man. All he does all day, he just sits in front of his TV and watches TV, and he's got 1,000 subscribers of doing absolutely nothing. He procrastinates of getting his 57 going. He's never got it going. It's never going to run. The motor is junk. Was it a 289 or something like that? I can't remember. But the motor is junk. It's got a cracked head. I bet you the block is probably leaking. He won't admit it's leaking. He changes the oil every freaking 10 times in it. It's junk. And we told this guy, just go to the boneyard and they're guaranteed. They have them down here. You can get a 350 or what's the other motor? An LS swap. You can put it in there, be done with. Well, LS swap, he's not smart to do that, but you can put just a regular 350 in there and be done with it instead of monkeying. He spent more money on garbage for that junk motor to get it running, and it sounds like a galloping horse inside of an engine. Sounds like garbage. And we tell him. And yeah, like my other friend here said too online, he says, yeah, put a 350 with a 4-barrel on it, a 4-bubble. But I don't think this guy can figure it out. Anyways, he's too stupid. Anyways, hey Viper, how you doing? You know, that's how it goes. You know, this guy should not be working on cars. You know, and then he plays. He had paralysis or whatever that makes you can't talk or whatever. He was playing a game on that. I think that's what gave him all the subscriptions on his YouTube channel. He had a stroke, and he was so acted out, was so fake and funny. I know when people had him. I know, and I'm not saying who it's, but anyways, he's making fun of that, and he's acting like that. And he's a attention hog. He wants to be one of these locals, and it's really getting ridiculous. This guy should be off freaking YouTube. Him and that other evil bastard that's got a filth hole. Oh, I'm doing this. I got him doing that. He ain't doing nothing. Place looks like a crap hole. It should be bulldozed over. Or certain states, they light a house on fire and just let it go and burn down, and then start over, have a excavator come clean it all up, and then start fresh. And that ground that he has out there, it's probably contaminated with oil and all kinds of garbage on it, Roger?
It's wild. Yeah, people that do that too, it happens no matter what you're into or doing. There's always somebody. It's just a matter of mathematical. There's a few bad apples, and but some people, are kind of partial to their vehicle. They want everything original and don't want anything changed, or the block and the heads, and even though they're cracked, they just don't see it. It's like a woman sometimes. It's not. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. Not very often, but it happens. I hear you.
Yeah, Roger that. Yeah, but my friend, the engine is clapped out. It's junk. It's a core engine. He could take that engine and I don't know. If that motor is that done, it's got blow by. It's got smoke coming off the top of the engine. You know dang well there's something wrong. He bent the valves twice. And I know is he puts the wrong pistons in the middle, unmatched pistons, and all this stuff, and then he thinks, oh, and he's got top dead center, zero lash, and this and that, da 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 da. You don't even know what the hell he's talking about. I worked on engines. I was doing this crap when I was a kid. While he thinks he's the oldest man alive, and I'm not too far off from him. You know, so what? And he acts like he's, he starts puffing and all this noises he makes. It sounds like a. I remember one time I had it up so loud I had to turn my volume down. Everybody's gonna think I'm watching a porno movie in here. Roger.
They don't know, and people tell them they don't listen. I know. I get this mic. Sometimes I get it hot. I can adjust it here outside the radio. I've got a mic gain, so it's surprising.
Yeah, it just. We told this guy like 100 times, get another engine. That engine is clapped out. It is junk. The thing is the heads that goes on. It needs to be machine, or not even machine. It's not even worth the money to machine that old engine. If it's got a crack in it, it's got like a tiny crack you can't see. The only way if you could see it if you had some of that fluorescent dye. And I know it's got a leak in there. That engine block is done. And to machine that whole engine, it wouldn't be worth it. The whole thing is warped. He mistightened the whole thing. He's supposed to have torquing sequence. He uses a torque wrench for everything. He tightens down. I mean, guy's not smart. He's a real total doof. I don't know. I don't know who I could stand. This guy or this other guy that he thinks he's God with. He's got a junkyard basically of cars. He says, "Oh, I restore them and I what's the word? I save them." Yeah, he's saving them all right. They're turning back into the earth and going back to the earth, Roger.
Yeah, some people, their way of going, I guess. I dog out for a walk this morning there around the block. Yeah, went into town. I have a friend there, my brother, he needs help, and I take him out and help him out, but my brother looks after my other brother, and we treat him and take him places, and he goes to a club that helps him out, and went to a concert there last Friday night, Brian Adams, and I've seen him twice in concert. He sounds good in concert, he sounds live, like he does on the album or record or DVD or, and actually, we take care of him. He needs to, he live on his own, but other than that, he needs help.
Yeah, Roger on that there. I hear you. Yep, absolutely. Yep. But, hey, it just, I have problems. I see a professional help, because I have issues too. I get my days, I get my good days, I get my bad days, and I just don't want to do nothing. No radio, nothing. I'll cover everything up, and I'll say I don't want no part of it. Or if I got to do something, I won't do it. I'll just, I get my days, or I get that manic depression. I start yelling at everything or whatever. But, I got to see my doctor this month. That doctor, too. He's not bad. It's not that bad at all. But as long as I get my meds, I'm fine, and then I'll be good to go, Roger.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm similar. I have my good days and bad days. And I can get out there and make contact, I'll get on it. If I can't, then I just go and do something else. But yeah, you know, yeah, the medication, it helps. I take the minimum amount that I can, you know, I've tried to go lower, but it's about the lowest you can take anyways. So, but it helps me. And, you know, sometimes you need it, you know, and if it works, hey, well, that's a plus.
Yeah, I hate taking pills. That's one thing. I hate it. I'm sick of it. About had enough of it. Because one of them I got to take 3 times. Well, actually 1 dose in the morning. I got to take 3 tablets in the morning, another tablet in the morning, and if I need someone else, I could take 3 in a day or whatever. You know, I just even I have that sadness moments too. You know, and it's the funny thing. I can't cry. You know, there's days you want to, and you just can't. You just can't do it, man. You know, I mean, I must have been taught that. Never do that. You know, you're not supposed to. You got to be a man or whatever. I don't know all that, but I just never do unless it's really something, you know, very traumatic or whatever. You know, the last time I kind of did is when I had cancer. When they had to cut me open and stuff. I saw my mom upset and everything, and then I kind of did a little bit. I felt a little water there, but. You know, then, yeah, so, you know, it takes a lot for me to do that, you know?
Yeah, it's hard, yeah, well, you know, maybe you were taught that way, and like you say, it's in your blood, you know, it's worked into you, but, me, I can be sensitive, but depending on what it is, but it can be tough when I need to be, and, you know, a good movie could draw a tear, a sad story or something, you know, but, yeah, you know, sometimes you gotta let it out, you know, it's just, it helps.
Yeah, hey Roger, that there. Yeah, but it's hard for me though. I can't do it. You know, I'll just sit around and just you know, I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know. It's terrible, but I don't like it. I really don't like it. But I don't know. I must have got it when I was a kid. I don't know. I've had it all my life, and you know, it's just, you know, I got other things too going on in my life. It's just I'm not really. Just not really, I just feel worthless, you know. I mean, I'm always working outside or doing something or making a little scratch on the side, you know. I did a neighbor's electrical box, whatever, made some money there, and, you know, or whatever, you know, anything that comes along, I'll do it. I'm not like some of these lazy asses that they just don't do anything. They sit on their butt all day and, you know, and just use the system, you know, and I'm a sick person, you know, very sick, and I can't. It's not my choice, you know, and you know, I'm not ashamed of it anymore. That's all I could say, Roger.
Yeah, well, it's good that you got it, you know, off your chest, and it doesn't bother me, you know. It's just part of life. You go through things, trauma and such, because, you know, I haven't been through it, so I don't know that part of it, but I've gone through trauma. The last one was my mom passed away, and, you know, that hurt a little bit. You know, you never got to spend more time with them and quality time and you know, do things together, memories, which we do.
Yeah, no problem, Nova Scotia earthquake. No problem whatsoever. Yeah, just put a 2-amp fuse in there. You should be good to go.
Big part of your life when somebody like that leaves you.
Yeah, Roger. You know, like I said, there are all these people, you know, I've been doing radio since I was like almost 10. And then I got in my teenage years, and that's when it started really taking off. And then doing electronics and solder burning my hands. And at the time, I wasn't holding the soldering iron correctly back then. And then if you smell chicken or burnt pork, you're holding it wrong. That's what I always say. Now it's a saying. Now it's online. I've seen it. Somebody must have heard somebody say it, or I don't know, whatever. It's a, slangs or words. They get spread around real quick. Like the old saying, like I said, if you're not holding a soldering iron, if it smells like pork, you're holding it wrong. That's what I always said. There's another saying about it. I can't remember what it is, but kind of close to what I say, Roger.
I got pretty good at it at work. We used to solder like number 4, number 2 wire, pretty thick stuff.
Don't be scared. Put it to negative and positive, man, and put your fuse in line. Be done with it. You'll be good. Take it all.
Heavy gauge. I forget, my wife used to order it. We worked together. We used to make armatures and exciters, rotors. We used to make large, high horsepower, thousands of horsepower. But it was fun. I hear you.
Hey, Roger on that there. Yep. Yeah, I'm surprised conditions are still holding. I'm really surprised.
Yeah, actually, I think they've been getting better. You haven't changed and sounding like you always sound.
Yeah. Yep, still running the Anytone and the the famous D104 that I fixed. Everybody loves the sound of this thing, and I like it. I have plenty other ones, but this is the one I've been using for all this whole time I've had this radio. And I got Turners and this, the Statics and some oddball microphones. And of course, I got my Kenwood mics, my Yaesu mics, for my other radios. But I don't know. It's like I said, I've been doing this for a long time. I can't believe it. I lasted this long. I didn't think I'd. Well, I knew I was going to be into it for a while, but I didn't think I'd be still into it this long. It's crazy. It is crazy. I kind of figured I'd be hanging on. But it's fun, you get to talk all over the place, but the only thing I don't like is AM. I do not do AM. I used to do AM when I was a kid because that's all I had. I could only afford or whatever. I used to talk to my friends on the AM side like a phone. That's all we had back in the 80s, late mid 80s or mid 80s. All we had was a walkie-talkie or a little CB. Or we had our walkie-talkies, that was our phone. You had your crystals in there, which crystal you want. It has a big old long antenna on it. So basically, that was like our way before cell phones are popular and all this. And that was my phone. Even in the 90s, everybody had their flip phones and all this other garbage and these stupid damn beepers and all that. I says, I don't need any of that. I got a radio in my car. What the heck do I need all that for? And here it is now. My age now, technology has changed. Now everybody's got to rely on the modern stuff now. Yeah, when all that modern stuff dies out, then what are you gonna do? You're gonna go back to analog. Everything's digital now, but we're doing old school here. This is analog years. What we're doing right now, Roger.
I like the older stuff, the
I've sold a few things this past week or so or two. Hobby again. Hey. Addiction and having other things and drinking. I don't do that. I quit that stuff a while ago. I haven't drank in a long time, and I'm keeping it that way. And it doesn't get you anywhere, because when you get that hair across your butt and you say, "Oh, I need a drink bad," and so I say it as a joke sometimes, but I just never did anything like that. But I quit that, and it's just plus with my conditions, it's I can't do any of that because for being sick, and all this other stuff going on.
Yeah, I used to drink a bit at one time, but I just kind of slowed down. I very seldom get Christmas time here. I'll get used to get Crown Royal, but I won't be able to get it now. They've taken it off the shelves. So they'll probably something else. I don't know, Jameson seems to be a good brand for whiskey. But yeah, it's just times change. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, absolutely. But things do get better though in time. That's the way I look at it or say it. But that's it. They got some people out there that don't do absolutely nothing. They just sit around and then don't do anything. Or keep yourself busy and keep yourself your mind going, instead of sitting around, sulking around. But I mean, I admit I've done it a few times or two, but I just keep moving and going, going. So yeah, that's the only way to go.
Yeah, I'll watch a lot of repair videos and such and electronics. And keeps me occupied. Like I say, the ham fests and I keep the place pretty clean around here and got the fireplace going this yesterday morning when we got frost, 2 nights of frost. It was 63 degrees, I think it was. So I turned the heat on, but we got a gas fireplace and I had to get it going. I was having trouble with it, but finally it lit. So I guess I turned the right knob. Turn it the right way. You gotta be careful how you ignite it. There's a procedure, but we got her going. Warmed up the place. So just get closer.
Yeah, roger that. I think I talked to somebody this morning. There was a first frost. They had frost on the pumpkin, as an October saying. Frost on the pumpkin. I think it's funny, the name. But yeah, somebody had frost on the pumpkin already.
Yeah, I just got down just below 32. Yeah. Yeah, the windows, they were all frosted on the vehicles. She was thick, so she was a definite frost. But I don't know what we're into the second week of fall, second or third week of fall. We're
Yeah, Roger. I like to get the bigger ones because this way here you have leftovers. You know, you get toast and I like the toast and gravy on it, and making it these yeah, those are good. That turkey soup and all that good stuff. So yeah. Yeah, we usually get I don't know, 25 or 22 pound or whatever. 20 pounder is more than enough. We have a lot of meals out of it. This way here, we don't have to worry about scraping all this other stuff that we have. We don't want to eat everything in sight. So we can have turkey this, turkey that. It doesn't bother me because I'd rather eat that kind of stuff. Because the red meat nowadays, I don't know what the hell they're putting in it nowadays, Roger.
That's another subject. Yeah, what they inject them with and feed them with, and it's I don't know. We got butterball. I know that's what it is. It probably tells us on the package what's grain fed or sported with natural butter. I don't know. I think it's 15 pounds. It's got to be at least. I know it's just the three of us here are going to have it, so should be lots of leftovers. And yeah, we like to make our turkey soup. We make a big batch of it. I've got a big pot. The whole turkey can go right in, and boil it. Boil the bones. Yeah, we'll definitely have that. But there should be lots of leftovers too. Turkey sandwiches and such. With toast, yeah, with turkey on it and the gravy. That's a nice dish. I forget what they call that.
Yeah, they call it SOS. Yeah, SOS. That's what they call it. SOS. That's called shit on a shingle. I swear that's what it's called. Turkey, gravy, and toast. And man, I tell you, I love that. It is good.
Roger on that. Yeah. Oh yeah. I used to make it up too. If there was extra gravy, that's exactly what I do. And it's awesome.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, that's exactly what we do if we make soup. We just put the whole carcass in there, let it boil down, all the meat falls off, you just throw the rest of it out. And you got a nice broth, you got a nice the broth and the what is it there? The bone makes kind of like a bone stock or whatever. Then you put your meat that you took apart, you throw it in there, your vegetables or whatever it makes it taste so good, and then we do pretty much the same thing like what you do.
Yeah, celery and onions. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we take all the meat off of it where you boil it, and just the carcass. Boil it down and then take it out and then strain everything and then start loading her up. Yeah, we make a big batch of it. It's that's the favorite, best part of it. We think of the whole bird.
Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, because that's what we do when we have all that extra there. That's exactly what we do. The same exact thing. And it's worth it too. It saves you a lot of money, and not only that, it just saves time. And then the second round is it tastes really good. If you got we gotta put that on the list this month. Oh shoot, oh no, I forgot to get what do you call it? Oh, jeez. For this month, I got to get cranberry sauce. I hope we have some.
Yeah, nobody, I don't mind cranberry sauce, but nobody else seems to like it, so we don't get it. My mom used to do it all the time, have cranberry sauce with the turkey, always yams, no sweet potato, you have, and cranberry sauce, you know, she used to have a quite spread.
Yeah, Roger on that there. I'm weird. I don't care for the sweet potatoes. I don't know. I don't know. It just doesn't look right on your plate. I don't know. I don't know. It's okay, but I just don't like it. I don't know. You gotta hate it or like it kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, that's the same with me. Every once in a while I try a little bit of it, but I didn't like it that much. I'm a potato man myself, just white potatoes or red potatoes, but the sweet potato I wasn't too, and the cranberry I like to have a little bit, maybe once in a while, but no, gravy and potatoes and the turkey.
Yeah, you forgot one thing is, I don't know if you like it, is the acorn squash. I love acorn squash.
And the stuffing, I like. It was always nice and moist. Acorn squash, I don't think I've ever tried it.
Yeah, it looks like it's green. It looks like a green. It's actually shaped like an acorn, and it has like the rib. It's in the. I don't know if produce section there. All the squashes, and they're green and they're round and they're kind of like but it's like they look like a top, and they're very good when you cook them. It's got that good taste to them. I don't know. You cut them in half. You put some butter and some honey on it, and let it bake in the oven. It comes out real good.
What are they called again, Jay?
Acorn squash.
Yeah, I didn't know if I've heard. Yeah, we'll have to do some research.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah, I like it. I used to like that when I was a kid. I used to love that stuff. Like I said, you put butter and honey on there, and just let it bake in there. I forgot how many minutes, but you put it on tin foil and you put it around it, and it makes it bake right in there. And you just take the meat out of it, scrape it out with a fork, and it makes like a potato mash. Mash it all up in your plate, and then throw the skin away. And man, is it good.
Yeah, we'll have to take a look and see here. I just writing it down here.
Yeah, I'm surprised you never heard of it. I'm really surprised. Yeah, I'm really surprised this channel is this quiet. I bet you go back upstairs, and I bet you it's gonna be noisy as heck, and you got the noisemakers out there. Oh man, I just can't stand it. I just turn it off or just say hell with it, you know. And then they got those guys. I don't mind it. I do it. You know, they got this guy in Texas. You know, he does it. Then he got this other guy in I don't know where, but you know, he walks all over everybody, talks all over everybody. Everybody's doing DX. You know, there's some European stations coming in, and they're doing all these number things and all this BS, and it just drives me nuts. You know, I don't know. It's just really stupid.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes I'll give a shout, and if I don't get out, I just go to another channel, to a quieter one, and try it. But oh yeah, it's you get them in there, and that's what they do. They just keep on calling and no answer to nobody.
Yeah, it almost gives me a flashback. Like you go on the handband, especially 10 meters. I went on 10 meters this morning. I worked a guy on 10 meters. I forget, it was Germany or no, England or something like that. England or whatever, or some other guy in the States. And all it is contesting. I'm like, 10 meters is open, and these morons are doing that. 10 meters is ruined. I go on it once in a while, but I don't go on it like I used to. But 10 meters turned out to be a contesting frequency for easy access for these newcomers. But I don't know. It just 10 meters turned out to be a big giant toilet now, and then 40 meters is starting to get that way. You just stay away from them. But they come after you, like you and I are talking, and we never heard you, we didn't hear you. And they start talking over you, and I don't, and, it's like, what the hell? Are you that dense? What is wrong with you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess if you get on there, just call and say, is this frequency open here? Or is this frequency occupied? Or, I don't know. Yeah, there's people out there that do that. It's surprising that hammer operators doing it to other ham operators.
No, that's a friend of mine. He's in Canada. He has a license. Yeah, roger that. Yeah. I just don't understand some people out there, they, that's, I mean, when I got my license back in my general, that is, now they got the government shutdown. You can't get if someone wants to get the ticket right now, you can't get it. Because the government's closed, and then the FCC is probably closed. I mean, they're probably open, but they're not taking applicants. Say if I want to take my extra class test, which I'm studying for, and I can't get, and I'll even the VEs, the volunteer examiners. I heard that they're not gonna take it because of this shutdown. If you're lucky, if you find one, you pass. But yeah, you hand in all your information. It goes into the office. And know what they're going to do to that? Digital copy out, read out, whatever. They'll throw it right in the trash. I don't know what this is, so they get more money out of the deal. So I'm going to wait. If it has to be another year, I'll keep studying. I'm starting to get the hang of it a little bit. I mean, it's hard, but what are you going to do?
Why they make it that way? It's not to be easy. I know when I went for mine, it's trying to remember everything. Study, and try, and if you don't get it the first time, I think you can go for it again. Can you not in a certain period of time?
Yeah, I don't remember how much I paid for my general. I don't remember. That was a long time ago. My technician, I don't remember either. Now I think it went up. I think it's like, it used to be $17. I think it was, or 15. I think it went up to 18 or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, so I don't think they're taking applicants right now because of this stupid shutdown. It's so stupid. It's so embarrassing, and here it is, because of one person, or, these other people. I don't want to talk politics, but because of one person, they don't like what they see and they're not getting anything. So they're going to get mad and they're going to shut everything down. In the meantime, us normie people are going to suffer the consequences, in this country.
They were on strike for 3-4 weeks now, and now they're doing rotating strike starting Monday. So we haven't been getting anything, and I haven't been ordering stuff.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It is crazy. You know, so much crap going on. I don't even keep up with it anymore. I just don't give a crap. Whatever happens, happens. You know, kind of thing.
Yeah, you know, you don't seem to have much say in anything or any effect in the outcome. It's going to be, that's the way they want it, and that's the way it goes.
Yeah, roger that. I hear you there. I don't know. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, hang on a minute. What'd you say, Roger? What is the sideband? Yeah, it's you go. It's a different mode. So the AM sideband is not a constant carrier. It goes with the voice, and then there's a lower sideband and there's an upper sideband. It's not like a constant carrier. It's actually goes with your voice. Your voice modulates the signal. Okay, what is the sideband? What band? I'm pretty sure you can wash the dishes for free. Okay. Okay, we're back.
Roger, we're in here.
Yeah, I don't know. I hear some kind of noise in there. I don't know. I don't know what the heck's that.
Just getting 3 units of static. I don't hear that.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It could be somebody. What the heck is it there? Because I'm not far from the islands. So the islands are probably on a different frequencies like that. It could be that. I mean, that's all I can think of. If you can't hear it, I can hear it. So that's possible. That could be what it is.
Yeah, I get across here. Oh yeah, that could be. I usually get it here when the truckers go by because I'm near the highway. So they scoot by, they talk to each other. I'll get cross channel, but not usually up in this frequency.
Yeah, roger that. Yep, absolutely. I gotta shut this thing down because my battery's going out. So, catch you all on the rebound.